Yeah, I'm back. I'm getting this out tonight. I don't know why it shut down, but it did. It shut down on me. Gonna give it a try again. I know, perspective. I know. It's my Google Chrome. It's the Google Chrome with the window power shield. So I'm working on it. I probably should have did a reboot on it when I did, when I was working on it earlier. So I did a bunch of changes to it. So with restoring and things like that. So I probably should have did a reboot. Can you guys hear me? How's the sound? Is the sound okay? Let me know if I'm too loud or something like that. Hey, Native. Let me know if I'm a little too loud, please. It's not the Wi-Fi. It's the Google Chrome, y'all. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Yep, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let me look at y'all. I like looking at y'all on the screen. There I am. I'm on the screen. I like looking at y'all. I put my mask and stuff on because y'all got to come here. So I put a hat on. But you know what? I'm just going to go on and hurry up and talk about it before. Oh, let me move that back. Feels like I'm so close up on the screen. Now, let me do this. Let me, because like I'm literally riding home, kind of listening, to the boy, just a little bit. Then I'm bouncing over here. Then I'll switch to my music or whatever, right? But I'm listening to him, um, just rerun forensic files. That's what I see. Reruns, 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 reruns. There was something that he said in that live that behooves me a little bit, It behooves me. He talks about Will Edie and Keith quite a bit, right? But now he's on this back down the memory lane about all of the people that he brought around. Okay? He brought them around. So he says that they all tricked him. He says that they all, I got to turn this paper over, you guys, because that's important because you can easily screenshot and blow it up to see what's on there. And I do have important papers on my desk. So what's up, Miss Lee? Miss London. Hey. Every day I need your cash app. You're gonna have to send it to me or put it in the chat if you want to, though. But and you know why you wanted it. It was a goofy riddle that I put up, and I just wanted to have some fun with that, because of the addressing that I get, or somebody will send me or whatever, and I'll be like, here we go again with this community board. So you'll see me come back with some old goofy playtime stuff like that. But you ended up putting up the answer close enough to it, and you were the first one that posted in there. So that's why I said, oh, every day you got it. So you got to put your cash app up for me so I can send it to you. Yay! And thanks for playing along. Y'all got to watch my community board because I'll give some giveaways away up in that community board, here and there when I'm feeling generous, and just want to do something, give something back. Watch the community board, you guys. You get the t-shirts, you're not even buying the stuff, so I'll give it away, I'll give it away, but you never know when I'm going to come live to do something like that for you guys to just play along. And if you don't want to play along, that's fine and dandy too. But let's get to Bookham. Bookham talks about the Will and Edie. Keep those names in mind. And the Keith, he mentions them all the time. He also talks about everybody that okay, so is it on the community board? Give me a thumb up if it's on, if you put it in the community board, and then I'll go and check that. If I don't get to it tonight before I go to bed, it'll be there tomorrow. So and Keith, keep those two names in mind. This is just my observation, okay? So what he does is, you want to go all the way back down memory lane. He wants to revisit any and everybody. Well, tonight it had to be those twin girls, the twin sisters. You said you ain't getting it. It don't come off. It's attached here. It's virtually attached today. It's virtually attached. But okay. Thanks every day. So he brought up the Lindsay, what's her name? Lindsay and the other sister. He brought up and went and dug. Now, here's the thing with that. Do I believe that he sat there and dug all that stuff up about those sisters? Cassandra, I think. He wants to prove to everybody that that's not her last name. Jen and Lindsay, he brought them up. He brought up the sisters. He brought up, what's her name? A little bit of, you say it's cute. Y'all so silly. Phases. He went down from phases and he brought up the connection with the Don Russells and everybody else, okay? To prove, he's definitely have to prove to the umbrella camp of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly who he is and who did what to him. Personally, I don't want to ask y'all this question, so this question is to me. Personally, I wouldn't give a damn what they did to him. You understand what I'm saying? And let me tell you why me not giving a damn about what those group of people has done to him according to how he feel in the story that he can tell you, right? Because I ain't seen him do a goddamn thing for Mr. Kelly. At all. You ain't paying for no attorneys. You ain't doing nothing in there to write up well, you wrote up some paperwork on some channels, or you had somebody write up some stuff and send it down there. I ain't seeing absolutely nothing that is productively done for Mr. Kelly to free him at all. Nothing. Telling a story is not going to free R. Kelly, especially if your storytelling is only about the people that is not in that paperwork that push this goddamn grand jury and the DAs and all of those people that's against Mr. Kelly on these women to take this stand. When his ass brings some relevant shit about this sexual assault, this aggravated sexual assault, this alleged goddamn kidnapping, this alleged goddamn racketeering, because if we get into the enterprise racketeering, and he might as well add himself up in there. Ain't no more charades around this shit. If your ass been there and you know all about what was going on in that man's camp, I have to agree with a lot of people out here. Then his ass needs to be in handcuffs as well. He done sat and told numerous times that he was there. You all don't know. So since he knows it all, go put his ass on the goddamn judicial stand. Go put him on there. Put him on the goddamn defense or put him on the prosecution. Put his ass on there. Because either way it goes, if he's on the prosecution side, the defense gonna eat his ass up. And if he's on the defense side, the prosecution side is gonna eat his ass up because of his way he ain't gonna outsmart neither one of the goddamn sides, okay? Now, let's talk about all of these people that he likes to entangle in this shit. Let's start with those twin sisters that he talk about. I can't verbatim repeat what he says because some things I hear him, and some things I have to release it. It just doesn't stick to my membrane, okay? So he goes and play a video with the sisters. The sisters clearly on that video talking in defense for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, clearly saying that, well, there are some things that Lifetime this and the woo-woo this, and they weren't going to let them do this, and they could. So how do you put them up there to paint them as bad people? How do you take their words to paint them as bad people? Well, he has a connecting the dot system, okay? Jump over here to, who else did he talk about? What's that damn, Will, Edie, and Keith. He brings them up, right? Let's put them over here on this hand. Because according to Bookham, these are the people in this hand. You know, that's for R. Kelly. These are the people that is for R. Kelly. On this side, he brings up all of the people that he continues to connect the dot of them having some bad doings against Mr. Kelly. The Don Russells, the Phases, and all these people over here, they did some things. He shouldn't have never took them down. The sisters, I shouldn't have never done this. I shouldn't have never done that. Well, the way I see it, if this side goes down, then his ass goes down with them as well. Sorry. You took them. You said that they manipulated you and they used you for this and they used you for that and they used you for this. Then you go down with them. When you take their ass down, you go down with them. You take that your accountability for doing so. For doing so. You claim he sits out here and you pull up everybody got darn shit or whatever is being sent to him. If you can investigate everybody on this screen, why the hell did you not investigate all of these people who you are now bad-mouthing on? And it's ridiculous. But instead of him asking himself this question, I'm just going to say it's 10 people over here. You got 2 over here, Will, Edie, and Keith. Over here, you got all these other people that you were around. There's the videos, there's the commentaries, there's the Q&A, all that shit going down. All this over here. You mean to tell me that all of these people over here just left Bookham for no apparent reason? Everybody just ditched his ass. It has to be a reason for everybody to ditch your ass. Now, I try not to overtalk myself, but I'm going to answer that question for you since you can't find the answer for yourself. Could it have been that you have close associations with Angelo Clary? You've been on the phone with him. You've been to Drunken Larry's house, the person who actually helped brought out the freaking narrative of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly being this person that Drunken Larry calls him. And everybody else start following through. Right? Could it be just that? Could it be that they didn't want to mess with you anymore if you're sitting on the phone with this man? This man who everybody out here, predominantly the majority of these channels out here, is saying that Angelo Clary and his wife, and probably some other people, had some doings with helping to set up R. Kelly. Drunken Larry, you were there. You went to that man's house. Now, let me ask you the $1 million goddamn question, Booker. If all of these people over here and all of the innocent people that they call subs out here noticed all of that shit, and they riding for Mr. Kelly, you tell me why would these people continue to fuck with you? You were a suspect. You were a suspect. On the streets, you don't fuck with the other people. Your guy, as you say, life was on the line. But yet then, you were out here straddling like a motherfucker. Who would fuck with straddlers? What I'm saying is, they didn't know what to believe about you. Now, if you had an agenda to be the private investigator for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, I guess you should have gave that crew that you've been around the goddamn memo before you kept up your damn shenanigans. Now you want to sit over there on your channel and boo-hoo and cry about how they all deceive you. 50 people don't deceive a person that they know is walking right, that they know is not shady. You appear to be shady to these people. So if it's anybody goddamn fault, it's really yours. You should have stuck to one side of the fence. Or better yet, if this was your job, you should have been the first nigga to raise your hand to say, I ain't good at this motherfucking job, because you fucked it all up too. You fucked it up to the highest fuck that he fucked up. You did. So just maybe, if you ever thought about it, because you claim that you're the only one that talks to Mr. Kelly, you know every single thing about Mr. Kelly. Everything. You know when he shit, eat, and fart. Now that's a fucked up situation to be in, because I don't want to know when a nigga eats shit and fart. But you seem to don't mind. You know this person. You the only one that talks to Joy. You the mastermind that figured out whether if this was Joy, real cash out, anything that has something to do with money. Somehow you sniff that shit in your commentary. It's on that shit. That's crazy as hell. Your commentary has yet failed to press the issue about Geronda Pace, Lizette Martinez, that Javante Cunningham, the goddamn Azrael Clary. These women, Lenita Carter, is allegedly going to be on this prosecution side. And all you can do is sit your ass out here and go back down memory lane about who the hell did what to you. I can speak for myself. I'm so over it and past that shit. Who gives a rat's ass about how the Him Two girls left your ass? About how phases to the next ain't want you back on her goddamn panel? Or the twin sisters ain't got shit to say to you? Or the who else did you do tonight? Don Russell won't fuck with you. You obviously is reaching for something. And it looks hideous right now. Hideous. You look hideous. Those people did what Book them. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt again. They did it. They had something to do with it. They stole the money. They did this. They wrote the paper up. Oh, wait, here's one for you. They even trying to run off Jennifer Bonjean. I believe you said that shit. I believe you said that shit. And then you turned around and said some shit about Doug Anton or one of those, right? Because I can't remember your shit. Your shit be all over the place because you be trying to throw in bullshit as you be talking. And it's a lot of people, and it's sad, that just cannot depict your bullshit to do a damn show. You're just doing a show. It's just a show. But you one reaching ass motherfucker. You be reaching. You a reaching ass nigga. Extra. Extra, extra. That's what you are. That's what you are. Yeah, I am, Tiff. I am. It's ridiculous. But since you done tied these people all together and none of them are messing with you, I have to jump over here to the Will, Edie, and the Keith. Because those are the two names now that you're putting out there. And you lied, nigga. You lied. You want to do this. Whether it was a shits and giggles or whatever your purpose was for, you did say that man over there was not the cousin. Because you're mad. Because they wasn't rocking your boat. You also said the shit about Sharon Winbush. Now you over there, well, I can give it to some Sharon Winbush. Well, I can respect some motherfucking Levi. Boy, bye. Don't you see? You see where I'm going with this? Hey, Fire, you over here, and then you over here. Straddler. You want to fit in. You gotta fit in. You have to. And if people are not floating on your boat, if they ain't sitting on your goddamn boat, you got a goddamn problem with the way things working out for you. But let's stick to the Will, Edie, and the Keith thing, because you keep shouting them out for some goddamn strange reason. Why ain't your ass down there or off the screen and go working with Will, Edie, and Keith? See, because you and those two can now group together and go after all of the people who left you. Let's see how that work out. Because them grown men got to be some goddamn fools if they coming out here to Captain Save a motherfucking book 'em because he in his fucking feelings about how group of people has left you. It's because of me. And I take a full responsibility for it. Grown ass nigga. It's because of me. I think, what do you want? You want that little cliche to get to Mr. Kelly? So is that your way of apologizing? So now he can start back, I guess, having you come back down to secure the front of the Trump Tower where he motherfucker don't live at? You go and secure that bitch. Just go down there. Just go down there. Because you want to be a part of something for what? There is absolutely nothing. And I put this on my mama. Ain't nothing you can do, Booker. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't paying for no attorneys. You ain't doing that. You wanna know who's probably paying for it. So you sit out here and you get all of this kaleidoscope information and this information. Then you wanna sit back and feel like that you dropping some new goddamn shit. When are you gonna get past it? When are you gonna get past it? You gonna keep your shit up? And these people gonna come out here and really drop the real shit on your ass. I think that they're saving your ass because you're not irrelevant right now. I do. I think that once it gets to the end of everything, I think that these people are gonna come out here and really drop a dime on your ass. I'm gonna be right here for it too, Book. I'm going to be right here. That's what he wants, Queen Diva. He wants some information. He wants to know why these people are not talking to him. Why they not talking to him? I wish they call his ass or do something. He even had the nerves to play Kip little piece of audio, right? And if you listen to the audio that Kip was saying, right? If you thank you, girl. It don't come off. If you listen to the audio that Kip said, right? What did y'all listen to that? What did he say? What did he say? He actually didn't say anything too bad at all. None. Kip didn't say nothing bad until he came, did that phases shit and book of you know what you did and you can't go back on that shit. You use the same words that pretty much everybody else out here has pretty much used. The same goddamn words. But just for the hell of it, I'm finna put your video in my motherfucking ear. And we gonna talk about it. Because there's some more shit you said. It's absolutely some more shit you said. See, nigga, I'm like Felix the cat. I'm gonna outsmart your motherfucking ass tonight, so I can talk about this shit. Yeah, I am. Just give me one hot diggity. What's that song? Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. And we gonna take that there in a minute. I got something else to say, but let me see where you at, boy. Let me give you a view. You gonna get a view from Pap, a view from me. That's what you gonna do. I'm gonna give you a view. Cause I don't care about no goddamn views. If I could, I'd just keep clicking on it, so everybody can hear your bullshit. Yeah, I would. I would just keep clicking on your shit all night. I would give you a 3 trillion views. Play your goddamn shit. What was it on? Google Chrome. I gotta fix it. I might have to uninstall it. I think I'm gonna have to uninstall my Google Chrome. Oh, here you go. Let's go to your shit right here. And I gotta get past this 45-minute intro. You supposed to been going after Tasha K. You ain't done that, Mr. Security. You ain't done shit. Nothing. Your bill commentary. With bullshit. Bullshit. Okay. Now, let's do the sisters one more time because I'm on them, right? You were down there with those sisters a couple of times. Not just once, a couple of times. It took you a couple of times to figure out if they the real sisters or not. Here we are 3 years later. At first, you're rocking with them. At first, you said they were. At first, you was down there on that camera, on that goddamn, what was that, CBS and NBC and all those, because you was getting some lights and camera action, right? You was hoping that goddamn Ice Cube saw your ass. That's what you was hoping, so he can get your ass on that show. That's the only 75 minute. A 75 minute, yeah, it's my Google Chrome. I'm going to have to uninstall it, install it back, y'all. Hopefully it don't shut down. But You were. Well, you were hoping Ice Cube, all them seeing your ass on there? What, Mr. Kelly? You thought Mr. Kelly saw your ass on there? I don't know. But here you are standing up there in the finest goddamn Salvation Army suit that you can find. Okay? It was clean. You had a dry clean. It's okay. But you rock with these damn women. You said that you took their story to Mr. Kelly. You said that shit. You took your story. You got the sisters in there. You convinced, I guess, that these are your sisters. They say you're your sisters, right? They'll take the DNA later and all of that shit. He claimed the sisters. You said it. Dr. Rogers said it. I'm not sure if Phaser said it, but there was quite a few people that came behind you and some old, those the sisters. Now you want to bring your ass out here after the sisters done been with the attorneys. They're down there at meetings. They're all on the phone calls. They're doing the emails. They helping they doing all that shit, right? Now you want to come back here 3 motherfucking years later to tell all of these people out here about how you feel about a goddamn sister. What you should have done was go sit your ass down and put that sister story in a goddamn wormhole. That's where you need to put it. Nigga, you can't go and do something one way that's aligning Mr. Kelly to it, and then bring your ass back 72 motherfucking months later to say, well, oh, let me pull up her shit. Oh, your last name ain't Kelly. Oh, you fucking use me. That ain't how that work, Booker. That ain't how that shit work. So, how you finna explain this to Mr. Kelly? I'll wait. What you finna do? Write him a letter? What you finna do? See, because if you're proclaiming that these sisters means is doing harm or means Mr. Kelly absolutely no good, guess what, bruh? It's a little too motherfucking late now, isn't it? They've been down there with the goddamn attorneys and on the phones with everybody way more than you. So how you finna fix this problem, Mr. Booker? What's your goddamn, what you gonna do now? Who you finna hire for this shit? Matlock? Who you gonna hire for this shit? Huh? I'll wait. Who you gonna hire? Because right now, I don't even think it's an attorney out here. Bad word. Except for one that'll probably take your case. Because she just going to be over there with the ums and the ahs. Maybe she'll take your goddamn case. And she got all the answers from criminal and civil defense and federal and all that motherfucking bullshit. You need to go over there and get some goddamn, you need to go talk to you, an attorney, on YouTube. Your motherfucking ass definitely need to be sitting over there and listening to the teacher. Teach your ass some shit. God, you fucked this up. You fucked this up. Booker. Rule number 1 with black folks. Rule number 1 with black folks. Let me tell you. When you done fuck some shit up, Booker, and the world has seen it, the only thing you can do is go stick your head in the motherfucking wormhole. You need to go just hide. You guys, you can't fix a major freaking problem if this shit is true that you done fucked up. You can't fix this shit. You might well go sit down and just twiddle your thumbs, Bookham. That was the smartest thing that you can do. You can't fix nothing like that. Those people have already aligned themselves. Mr. Kelly has already put himself, allegedly, from what we've been hearing out here, those are my sisters. He's claimed them already. So what you finna do? You just finna snatch them back from him, nigga? You just finna snatch the sisters back, just like that, huh? You and some other people. After you done told him, nigga, that's like taking a motherfucking wedding gift back. Yeah, let me get that motherfucker back. Are you serious, nigga? Man, this ain't even your worst shit here, though. Let me move on, because this ain't even... I just want to know how you gonna fix it. I really do. How you gonna fix it? That's what I want to know. How you gonna fix it? That's some fucked up shit. all these people left your ass. You mad about this defense fund. Let's hypothetically talk about it. Let's just hypothetically say it was the real shit, right? Let's just hypothetically say so. The people didn't agree with you. You had a whole bunch of PayPals and all this shit connected to your goddamn window screen that you put up, and a whole bunch of goddamn shit came out that, oh my God, you're defrauding the goddamn defense fund. Doug Anton has all the goddamn money and woo woo woo. Well, you know where you fucked up at, Bookham? When you goddamn stuttered and told Greenberg that you think it was only about 300 in there. That's where you fucked up at. You can't get your stories together. You might need to set your ass up some cue cards in front of you when you're making a phone call and when you email. You need to write all your shit out. See, Mama used to always says that it's always them wannabe smart ass niggas ends up being the most dumbass niggas. You should have been on bloopers, like on the blooper show. You made that call. You were on point. You had all your shit together talking to Doug Anton. Oh, and yeah, and tell him, Doug Anton, ain't this real? Do I have control of it? Isn't your name on it? Didn't you do this? Now, I'm going to quote you on some shit that you said. Because you took the Don Russell and the Trents and the sisters, right? You yelled out the little funds that they was putting together, right? They got this fund, the LMP, the POR, and the STW, all that goddamn fund, right? But this is what you said. Well, don't they know that by them doing that, Mr. Kelly, neither did his attorney ask for any money? Nigga, I just quoted you verbatim. Oh, yeah. I knew I was going to get one of them right. I knew I was going to get one of them right. I ain't even playing your shit yet. Not yet, nigga. But you just said that shit. You said that on your live. Don't you guys know, that's what you said, that Mr. Kelly neither has his attorney ask you for any money. But that was said as well when you started your defense fund. But now you throw that out there about what those people over there allegedly was doing with whatever funds or collections or whatever to help Mr. Kelly. Now, if that ain't a double goddamn jeopardy, double whammy, double dumbass shit I ever heard. You said that shit. You said that shit. Now, how you go sit there and say that Mr. Kelly, and neither does his attorney, ask for anything, but when you were doing yours and the people were saying it to you, you caught a goddamn hissy fit. You did. But as I was saying, you can talk to Doug Anton real good. Minimum of stuttering. You do. But the minute Greenberg got on live, and it could be because you didn't prep Greenberg the way you prepped Doug Anton, or the way you two prepped each other. Allegedly. Yeah. So Doug Greenberg caught your ass off guard because you didn't anticipate those questions that he was going to ask when he said, just give me a roundabout figure. That caught your ass off guard there. You thought that after you said, oh, it's about $300. You thought that was going to be the end of that. Yeah, you did. But Greenberg came back and doubled down on the part B to his part A of his goddamn question. You didn't expect that shit. No, you didn't. Shocked the shit out your ass. That shit was funny as hell, though, Booker. I was cracking up. I don't know, I was cracking up on that shit. Because your mind couldn't catch up with your mouth. That's what happened. Now listen to me, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or Mike D, I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. So, you a hot mess, boy. You a hot mess. Let me see what else you had to say on here. I'm gonna do your shit live. See, you love showing them videos with your ass in them, that's for sure. What happened after the interview? Show me the picture. He loves showing them goddamn pictures. And I believe, Booker, that them 3 ladies found out that your ass was on some shady shit, probably with some goddamn phone calls to Angelo Clary, allegedly. Now you out here talking bad about these damn women. They said that they were related to them by the father. He put a collage together, right? Now, let me stop that right there, Booker. Did they tell you that allegedly that they were related to Mr. Kelly through his dad? Did they tell you that then? Or did they tell you that now? Because the shit you trying to come up with as a private investigator, nigga, you should have done this shit then. It's irrelevant right now. What are you trying to prove right now? Does Mr. Kelly know that you're keeping up this type of behavior right now? Does Mr. Kelly knows that you are probably going to crush his heart? You're going to disappoint him. See, whether you feel like you need to tell the truth or not, you can't bring a nigga up just to bring him back down. And that's exactly what you're doing when it comes to these sisters. And you said that you love this man. You said that you would die for this man, my pops, my mentee. But you're over there bringing him down now. If he gets hold to this shit, just because you feel like you may have that position with me. But the shit that you did tonight with these sisters is all hands off. All gloves off on your ass. This right here is definitely a reason for Mr. Kelly to get rid of your motherfucking ass. Not only how you feel that these people may have played with your emotions, but what you're doing right now is fucking with R. Kelly's emotions. Understand that. You're fucking with his emotions. If you says that you are the man, let me repeat it so you can understand me clearly. You said that you are the man. These women came to you. You brought them in. They showed this receipt. They got this receipt. You said that shit. You said that you took them down there. Got them all introduced, all warm and cozy up to Mr. Kelly. He accepted them. Called them his sisters. Now you got your big bumba clock ass out here on the screen. After you then build this man's spirit up, thinking that he can have someone with him through his journey. You a goddamn Build-A-Bear. You a Build-A-motherfucking bear. Stuff it with the cotton. Snatch that shit out. Booker, you should try these. This is like sour mambies. I love these damn things, Booker. I got some Twistlers though, but I had to stop eating because your ass started copying me on it. Then I was like, oh, I can't even fuck with my damn Twistlers no more. You ain't even stood that. You just stole that. When are you going to solve the mystery, Booker? When are you going to solve it? When are you going to solve the mystery? I love these sour. Oh, y'all, they so good. Sour members. When are you going to solve the mystery? Right. We want to know. He didn't even went and found. Listen to me. He didn't went and found the Mr. Frank, right? Claiming that's Mr. Kelly's dad, right? When he went to show, listen to me now. Hear me out on this, y'all. When he went to find Mr. Frank, this is allegedly Mr. Kelly's dad, right? He went to Kelly about his dad. He did. Nigga Bruce was born way before your ass. You gonna sit here and tell me and all these people that Bruce, none of his aunties, real people that done lived in his house, been around him for 30 years, not no motherfucking 3 years, ain't never ever had a discussion to Mr. Kelly about his dad. Is you. When you went to him to discuss his dad, you did. You did. R. Kelly whole motherfucking generation is dead. And they left your big bumper clock ass in charge to go to show Mr. Kelly a picture of his dad. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Yep. Did Bruce give you the motherfucking picture? Did Carrie give you the picture? Did Teresa give you the picture? Or was that picture stolen? Was that picture stolen, boy? Was that picture stolen from up out of that Johnson Creek home that you said that you spent a lot of motherfucking time in since 1996? When was the breaking and entering done, y'all? When was that breaking and entering done over there? When, what year was that? I thought I heard Bruce say something like that, though, Queen. I did. But we can't listen. This is Bookham saying that when he went to Mr. Kelly about his dad in the picture, he did. Not no Will, not no Keith, not no Wayne Williams, not no Cheryl Max, not no what's her name? Hell, not even what's the woman name who took the stand? I forget these names, y'all. The one that was, that said that, she was there with the ladies in the bus. None of these people, none of them. This nigga got more strange stories than the motherfucking bat got shit. I ain't lying. He got more strange ass stories. Him, the nigga who couldn't even pay for a goddamn attorney. Him. The nigga when Diane Copeland. None of these people have it. I mean, these people has been around Mr. Kelly. But along came this big ass spider that sat beside him, and now he just got everything. He got every motherfucking thing. He got the lamps, the shoes, the ties, the tables, the birth certificates, the passports, the trophies. This nigga got everything. Everything. Now, I'm starting to believe, Bookham, that you might have beat allegedly Don to the motherfucking goddamn trailer place to pack up the shit. You just got hold of every motherfucking thing. Somebody needs to explain that shit. How does he have all of these things? How do you have all of these things? Who the hell nominated you out of all people? I mean, the public announcement is out here. Dre ain't got no damn pictures of even the damn dad, but you got one. You nominated yourself, not as a psychiatrist, a psychologist, not as a philanthropist, not as a mythologist, nothing. You just book 'em to go and talk to R. Kelly about his dad. I need to see if these are his sisters. That was 3 years ago. Maybe 2.5. 2.5, maybe. Now, that's when you were cool with them. You was getting the rides. They was picking you up from the airport. You was sharing Airbnbs. You was eating the fucking steaks and shit. And they were rolling you around. You were laughing and giggling with them. You set them all up to take a whole bunch of pictures. I noticed all your pictures like this and shit. Let's take a picture. Yeah, that's part of your goddamn forensic files that you got over there. You love taking them goddamn pictures and shit. And then, after you did all of that, today, I regret that I hooked him up with you. And they're not his sisters. This one here doesn't even have his last name. Oh, look at this one here has got a goddamn business and she makes music. And do you realize all this shit that you're saying? I'm pretty sure Mr. Kelly probably know by now that she makes music. Book 'em. They was talking to him when I was in fucking Chicago. And they were standing right there on the back wall. They were talking to him. They were. You know what they were saying, Bookham? How you doing? You know, you're okay in that? They were talking to him. Yep. Don't ask me how that happened. I don't work for motherfucking AT&T, nigga. And I don't work for Sprint or T-Mobile or US Cellular. So I don't know how the fuck the connections worked. But they were talking to him, nigga. And he ain't said motherfucking thing about no damn Bookham. Now you want to tear him down. Now you want to tear him down. You build him up. You brought him somebody. 2 ladies who claim that they are showing love and generosity and helping him. I've not yet heard them ladies say anything bad about Mr. Kelly. I read Cassandra Twitter board. I do. She may post some music up. I may listen to it. What the fuck have they said bad about that man, Booker? What did they say? What did they say, private eye? What did they say? Security, gas station guard. What did they say? What did they say? Bumper clock. What did they say? Nothing. It's you now. You're doing this. And it sucks. Mr. Kelly needs to not ever talk to your motherfucking ass. Ever, ever, ever. Even if you are allegedly had a duty assignment from him. Even if you are. You can't even do that shit right. No. Did Mr. Kelly tell you to come out here? To pull that information up? To show all of that? Because that's your nigga. You ride for your nigga. You know you ain't solid than a motherfucker. Nah, you ain't solid. Nah, nigga, you ain't solid. Nigga. One side of your pocket on your pants has dirt in it. and the other side has motherfucking lint. You can't be trusted. See, it's one thing about riding or die. It is. You said you ride for that nigga. When you gonna ride for that nigga, that means that you got to leave all the bad tongue shit up out of it. Got to put it in the wormhole. You got to put it in the wormhole. Yeah, you do. But you can't. Because you're looking for something internally. You want something. Nobody knows what it is until it's the first of the motherfucking month. Then everybody is guessing that your rent's paid. It's your behavior. It's your behavior. You were wrong about the women book. You're wrong. You're wrong. No matter how badly you feel that these goddamn women betrayed you. Betrayed you from what? Nigga, you can't cut a check. You cannot cut a $3 million fucking check. What are you mad for? What are you mad for? You couldn't even rent a motherfucking car in Chicago. What are you mad for? How did they hurt you, Booker? How did they hurt you? Half of the time, those people bought you your sandwich. Whether if they his sisters or not. They sold to your motherfucking ass. S-O-U-G-H-T, nigga. They sold to your motherfucking ass. They did. You probably even used one of their motherfucking phones when your battery died, like it did when your ass went up in there to the courtroom with Sylvia. Every time your ass probably gotta pay to stay, your cell phone dies. I don't know what's with that shit, nigga. Maybe that's how you got your motherfucking service, nigga. When it's time to pay, I'm at 1%. Can you hear me now, nigga? I'm gonna get through your video, nigga. I'm just chilling before I go to bed tonight. I'm just kicking it out. I'm sleeping in the motherfucker. And the more I get sleepier, Booker, the sillier I get. That's some fucked up shit, ain't it? The more I'm sleepy, Booker, I promise you, it gets even worse. To where these people gonna have to say, go to bed, Pat. Go to bed. I'm extra motherfucking silly. You think you extra pulling up all this motherfucking rerun forensic file bullshit? Boy, I'm extra with these motherfucking jokes I'm about to put on your motherfucking ass tonight. Just for a little while. Now, look me in my eyes. I want to know who paying you. Who paying you, nigga? Who paying you to do all this shit? Who paying your ass to do all this shit? Go. You on some shit here. Who paying you? Come in the chat room and just drop the abbreviated name down so we can figure it out. I'm not paying your motherfucking ass. I'm be doing this shit. Let me see what else you saying over here. He immediately, you got me crying, Book. You got me crying over here. You immediately, hold on. You immediately went to the brothers. And what you said, I'm like, can't copy strike this motherfucker right here. Nigga. Gotta wake up early in the morning, outsmart old Pat. See, I got my thinking hat on, nigga. I had to hear your shit. What you gonna tell? What you gonna tell YouTube now, huh? She was playing my shit in her ear. You said that you immediately went to the brothers after you heard the sisters. right? They come to you. Now you already know it had to be some foul play up in this shit. Let me tell you where your foul play at, nigga. The foul play came in my opinion, when they ran to your motherfucking ass the first time. Hell, Bruce was over there. Why the fuck did they not run over there to Bruce and say, hey, I'm the children of Mr. Kelly's dad? Why they do that shit? Who the fuck chose your ass? So, here's my moment that I gotta ask the sisters. Why this nigga? Why this nigga? Because he told y'all he knew R. Kelly, right? He told y'all, oh, y'all saw him on the news and all this goofy ass shit, right? But Mr. Kelly had two brothers. One of them is older than Mr. Kelly. He was born first. And with that being said, with Mr. Kelly being born, with Bruce being born first, I'm pretty sure that he would have been more knowledgeable about anything pertaining to Mr. Kelly and his dad. So, Malcolm tells these people, when the sisters and him started, communicating, he runs over now to the brothers. Well, it was my job. It was my duty. I had to, I talked to the brothers. And I had to convince them. You convinced a bloodline. You convinced the bloodline. That, hey, I seen all of this and they showed me all of that. And you know what? I think that these might be his sisters. You told this bullshit to the oldest goddamn sibling of the batch. What did Bruce say when you went to him? What did Bruce say? What did Bruce say? Did you convince him? So Bruce said, yeah, that's their sisters. Yeah, you be in charge of them, and, we don't want nothing to do with them. Even though Thanksgiving is next week, they can't come to the house for no turkey and shit and some spike motherfucking wine. You go deal with them. So you became the captain of the ship. Mr. Kelly, these are your sisters. These are your sisters. There's other family members is what I'm saying, though, Queen. I'm just using Bruce, Or they could have waited. Hell, Bruce got out right after that motherfucking Lifetime video. He got out some kind of way. I don't know. I never checked into Bruce's story. All I know is I saw him doing the interview in jail. And then it was a week after that or so, or month, then the Lifetime shit dropped. And then I saw Bruce, Sharon Winbush saying hit his motherfucking cash out. That's all I saw. He went from boom to boom to boom. I was like, oh, my hat flew off. He went from boom, boom, boom. I don't know no in-betweens with Bruce at all. That's just what I see out on the screen. I was like, well, okay. Oh, he's out. Well, damn, now he's with Sharon Winbush. And it was do a cash app. And I was like, wow, that went awfully fast. That's one hell of a motherfucking release procedure. When I go to jail, make sure I'm doing it just that way. I want to interview in jail. I'm going to do me some Lifetime. Then I'm going to contact Sharon Winbush. And then I'm going to be free. That's it. I'm going to be at home. I don't know how that process worked, though, Queen. I really don't. I'm just joking and shitting around with that. But when I tell you that was a quick-ass process, that shit all happened in a month. I was like, maybe I guess maybe it was time for him to be released. I don't know. I ain't saying, allegedly, if you do an interview with me in a lifetime, hey, we gonna get you out of here. I don't know. I don't know how that shit work, but I'm just allegedly, I'm just hypothetically speaking right now. That shit went fast, Queen. That shit went fast. You said it was a no-go. It was a no-go. So if the family says it was a no-go, did Bookham get the memo? The family says it was a no-go. Did Bookham get the memo? Or did he just kept on pushing it, right? Because now he was on the whole interview down there. Yeah, with his what's Will Smith name movie? Men Black at Night. What's the name of the movie? Men in Black. He was down there in his Men in motherfucking black suit. He left the colorful one at home for the special occasion. I'm just saying. So he mustn't get the memo, cause he kept riding it out. He come all out here. Endorsed. He endorsed him verbally. This is da 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 da. He did. So now we're here. It's scrambling. This is so scrambling. This is so hurtful. Like this is crazy. Now you wants to remove them. They ain't shit. They ain't gonna be shit. They ain't the sisters. They ain't this. All I'm saying, it doesn't look good to put yourself in a situation to bring somebody up just to bring them back down. That shit ain't cool, man. You gotta walk away from it. You gotta walk away from it. You say Doug questioned him about getting in front of the camera, didn't have much to say about them sisters. He tried to sound so, and from that point on, ladies and gentlemen, now he on a viewpoint from Tracy. This is how he developed his conspiracy acts. This is how he develops his commentary. Let me go get what everybody else is saying, and then I can insinuate some shit. And don't let this shit fool you. This is where he gets you at right here. The only person you usually see this is the Joker on the Batman. You better pay attention to his shit. Look out, he's dry snitching. Dry snitching as hell. Let me see what he say right here. He never understood why I gotta say this. You said that you never understood why one of the sisters wanted you blocked when she was on Dr. Rogers' show. When you were one of the people that was very instrumental with them meeting Mr. Kelly. Now you're mad. You know the reason why. You're deflecting from that reason why. Just as well as you were watching them, in my opinion, they were watching you. They were. And I'm going to say it again. Maybe it was your shows. Maybe you do have private phone calls or whatever with Angelo Clary. Or maybe it was your shows with Drunken Larry. The two people that these individuals that you speak about watch you do. In my opinion, your trust was thrown out the window a long time ago. How could they trust that if you were there for Mr. Kelly, that what they're talking about, you wasn't going to go take it and share it back to those people right there? See, You couldn't figure them out as they were trying to figure you out. But they figured you out and they gave you the axe. I think that after you got the axe out of these groups of the people that is still allegedly pushing for Mr. Kelly, speaking to the attorneys and, getting all the information from the inside and things, I believe that you're bitter now. That's just my opinion. I believe that you're sour and you're bitter. You don't know what's really going on up in there. Because if you do, if you did, you wouldn't be running these type of commentaries that you're doing. Nope. You know that they are still in there. You know that they are still talking, allegedly, to the people that is allowing them to talk to them. But Bookham isn't sitting there now. And you're bitter. You're upset. Hey, Chantal. You're upset. You're very upset. You're upset because you feel that you lost control over the power that you were looking for. You talk about a lot. You talk a lot about the sisters and these Lindsay and what's the other one? The two twins. You even brought up and Don Russell. You brought all of them up about being the power of attorney, the power of attorney over this man's thing, over this man's life. Yeah, you brought up that. It's anything that's going to lead down the stream to money. You're definitely going to zoom in on that. You feel very strongly that these people is doing or is pre-planning to do things to Mr. Kelly pertaining his money or his intellectual property and all of that stuff. But yet then, you still ain't done shit about it. You're the man that wants to sit on the throne. You wants to be the captain of the ship. What's your plan about stopping all of them? What is your plan? Do you even have one? Or is this it? You're limited by talking to all of these people out here? What, you trying to develop a gang to go after them? Hey, Sugar. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Pernell. What you wants to develop what to go after them or what? Are you trying to influence different platforms, bloggers or something to pick up your narrative to copy what you're doing on exposing allegedly and speak bad about all of those? So now if you have 5, 7, maybe 10 channels out here talking about the sisters, talking about the twin ladies who has been gone for quite some time now, but here you are dragging them back out here. You is that what you want? So then now you can feel like that there's another narrative that you can control, lift you back up. You need kryptonite. You need some kryptonite. Let me see if they'll catch on. Let me see if this channel will catch on. Well, let me see if somebody do a commentary on this and bring out the sisters on this, or talk about the Lindsay and them on this, or talk about the phases on this one. And now that's, you put that out. I started that. Is that what you're looking for? Is that what you're looking for? Goofy ass shit. Goofy ass shit. When are you going to go and look for to make sure that all of this bullshit that Geronda Pace been saying that she has, when are you going to discredit the fact that, and I gotta bring it out because I dropped a short video on it. Tasha K did it with Geronda Pace. When are you going to fight that argument? Geronda Pace tells Tasha K that she walked in with Bubba and Mr. Kelly. And they were doing the funky moves. The funky, you know, how, you what's the song? How funky is your monkey? How loose is your goose? They was doing funky. That's what Geronda Pace said, right? And turns around to say that after that, that's when her and Bubba hooked up. Don't you want to do a fucking commentary on some shit like that to discredit that shit? Or even if you even, do you even know Bo? Do you know Bubba? Jermaine, ain't that his name? Have you had any fucking contact with him? Because allegedly, that's who he was, one of his best good friends. I see some pictures with him and Bubba. I don't see pictures with, you and R. Kelly. I don't know. Maybe you forgot to take some. I like giving you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe your phone died. Because that motherfucker's always dying. But I'm just saying, though. There's your commentary. Especially after you have spent 3 years on calling out all of these insufficient, insignificant ass motherfuckers that ain't taking a stand, that has not been to a grand jury on Mr. Robert Sebastian Kelly. But somehow, your ass is sitting over there following the money. You gonna keep your eye, Buckham. You gonna keep your eye on that motherfucking money, aren't you? Buckham. You gonna chase that money, ain't you, nigga? If that's the last thing you do out here, nigga, you gonna stay on top of who the hell is raising money. You gonna do that shit. You can't do nothing else right. You gonna make sure you stay on that shit, nigga. Kicking that shit funny as hell, though. Watching you, out of all people, watching you chase the damn money. Yeah, how funky is the chicken? How loose is your goose? You remember that? How loose is your goose? I'm just saying. Whole bunch of shit. Whole bunch of shit. Yeah. Lanita Carter, he hopped and spit on me. You know all of this shit. You were so close to everybody. Everybody came to you. Nigga, get in there and find out what the hell is actually in the motherfucking discovery. Because I want to know. Is you going to talk about that? Geronda Pace says, there's some dildos in some of this. She even had nerves to say, Bookham, in case you missed that, because you were supposed to been going to go fuck Tasha K up. But that was after Cousin Levi came out and said he was going to fuck her up, even though he liked her big voluptuous breasts, right? He was still going to fuck her up. Or I guess he was going to suck them and then fuck her. I don't know, fuck up. I don't know how that shit worked. But then you came, Cousin Levi came like the big bad wolf on Tasha K. Along came your motherfucking 3 little piggy ass behind Cousin Levi to show how bad you were. And yeah, Tasha K, and you did this, and we're gonna, and you better do this, or we're gonna do that. And ain't neither one of you motherfuckers did a goddamn thing. Nothing. The 2 biggest goddamn Cousin and Minty out here, y'all ain't even gonna touch that woman. Y'all ain't gonna touch her. You might have a chance right now. You see Cardi B take her down, so she ain't got no money. She had some money before Cardi B took her down. Oh yeah. Now Cardi B done took her down. She ain't got no money right now. Here's y'all motherfucking chance. Y'all could take the whole dollar for the king and the defense fund, whatever was left over, and go fight that goddamn thing. Go fight that guy. But I couldn't help to notice, Bookham, You ain't even discredit the fact that Gerard Pace sat out here and told the goddamn world that Mr. Kelly had her sign a DNA not DNA, the non-disclosure, right in the letter. He made me write in the letter that he gave her a transmitted disease. Now, if that ain't the worst fucking poppycock shit I ever heard in my life, do you ever have you guys ever known of any one goddamn man out here that's gonna make you write some shit that's going to cause his ass, what you call it? You know how you investigate. He gonna put the indictment on himself. He just gonna tell on himself. What the fuck? Go and do some commentary on that shit. The sisters was a bad thing, cause you brought him up. You built him up. You gave him spirit. You gave him life, according to you and a few other people. He was glad to know that there was some people out here. Now you just want to snatch his heart out. Give me them motherfucking sisters back. That's what you out here doing. I don't like them. They won't let me in the meetings. They won't call me. I can't come downtown. They ain't paying for no more of my Airbnbs and not feeding me. Give me them sisters back. Them ain't your sisters. Them sisters don't take care of me. Fuck them sisters. That's you, Booker. That's you. Now you're mad. Now you want to sit on here and tell what everybody has done to you. What have they done to Mr. Kelly? Put a 1 in the chat. We're interested on what exactly did they do to Mr. Kelly. Not your motherfucking rugged, duppy, ducky looking ass. We don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck if they didn't feed you. Don't give a fuck if they didn't pay your phone bill. Don't give a fuck if they left you in the Airbnb. Don't give a fuck if they didn't take you to the airport. We want to know what the fuck did they actually do to Mr. Kelly. Other than trying to raise some money to support him. It's not them that's on their Twitters or their Instagrams with an attorney that has to explain what happened to money. If my memory jogs me correctly, it was you. Now, wasn't it? So you mean to tell me, because I heard them over on the Trent thing, right? I heard them raising it. I heard the names of what they were calling it, you know, the Cal Nation or whatever, right? So, and a whole lot of other people did, because I think Trent chat was packed. You mean to tell me that no attorneys and nobody didn't, what? It was just you? It was just you? See, they didn't run off and do all this shit show out here to prove whether it was there or not. They didn't do that. What they saw was, since your ass was doing all of this shit, they just fell on back into their wormhole, let your shit fall apart out here because you had something to prove. So they let you pretty much put your own motherfucking foot in your goddamn mouth. So I have to say shout out to that crew over there and not your ass over here. You know why? Because you don't know how to shut the fuck up. I've been saying to you, get your tattoo. Shut the fuck up. But you don't know how to do something. Because you got to feel big and bad. You got to be the captain. You got to be the captain. That's just you. That's what they did. You want to know how much they collect? Because yours was revealed. It was $300. Whatever happened to that? I don't know. I saw you with new goddamn shirt and clothes on for church now, so I don't know what you're doing with damn money. I don't know. The stimulus check, I don't know what the fuck you doing with that damn money over there. I really don't care. Let's see what else you said on here. Now you're reading Glenda's shit. You just searching for shit to make you mad. Let me stop that too for a second. Who do you all know that just Like it's just it's uncommon for me. You search for shit to make you live it. You search for it. It's a different thing where if it's just fall in your lap, you know, you walk by, oh, dang, it just fell on me. Now it's a different thing. Are you serious? You search for madness. You search to see who says something about you. You search for it. That's some losing ass shit. You be searching for your ass for a pot at the end of the fucking rainbow. Search for that shit. Let me know when you find one. Cause I've been looking in the rainbow come out the back too, wondering if it's a pot of gold on that damn bitch. But let me see what else you saying. Mm-hmm. Mm. You read a question coming from Renee Kelly. She asked you a question. And I couldn't help but to notice that you zoomed in on this one too. And you know why? Because it has something to do with money again. You said that she asked you, why are you so upset? Let me make sure I got it right. Why are you so upset about a radio interview? Because it helps Robert. It helps Robert and the money bags dried up. Oh, boom. Oh. Mm. You ignored the question though, Bookham. She says that why are you so upset? What they did on the radio station was to help Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. So she asked you, are you so mad because your money dried up? Is that true or is it not true? You said, did I see the picture with it? Yeah, I saw that. Showed up in his rockaway. I saw him in his rockaway. Yeah. But see, because he's in the picture though, Native, he gives a different description to the people. As if they flew him in, that they had a briefcase ready for him, and a suit in the back of their car. Like they did down in Chicago. Unfortunately, they didn't throw a suit on his ass. Because they wasn't aware who he was and why you're here and why you're in our picture. No, he didn't even come prepared for that. But that's not the picture that he paints to the people. If you see him in the picture, which I've clearly seen, I saw the gray, goddamn Rockaway outfit. I did. Jogger suit, sweatsuit. Yeah. He knew he was going to court. He knew that Cannington was up there. He knew it. But once again, here he comes dressed, just like he did for Chicago. Jumps in the frames. You absolutely right. Just jumps in there. That nigga is always picture ready. Picture ready. And then here comes the story behind it. He'll have his story behind it when he comes on there. And that's just what I see. I'm sorry. That's what I see. The crazy thing about it, right? You don't have him on an interview or with Cannick. I seen Cannick sitting down with the Hollywood Next. But he was right there. Let me get this picture. I told y'all I know his attorneys. I told you I rock with them. All that crazy stuff. Like, but he needs to answer this goddamn Renee's Kelly question. He dug him up, and I think it's only fair that he answered the question. They stopped the money. They stopped the money. Ooh. Oh, well, maybe they the ones alerted Greenberg Ooh, Booker. See, they watched you long enough out here, allegedly. They watched you long enough out here, allegedly, right? Ooh, Booker. Ooh, you might be going to jail. Mm, 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 Booker. You trying to outsmart all of these cats out here. That's what you trying to do. I listen, boy, if I was you, you should go on over to Dubai. You might want to just go on over to Dubai. Mm. I think they on to you, Booker. Allegedly. Let's get the likes up, y'all. I'm sitting up for a while and having fun and entertaining you guys. Come on, hit the like button. 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 I've been sitting here for an hour laughing and kicking it with you guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. See what else he says. Mm. So he put a post up and it has something from Shaborn. Okay? He says, now when Shaborn put this up, then he goes, that's interesting. So this when he throws in Don Russell. Again. Everything. He didn't finish elaborating on what the message was about Shaborn Wilson. He had to tie Don Russell in there somewhere with that. That's crazy as hell. Pay attention. Mm, mm, mm. I wish y'all could hear this. When Shaborn put this out, Shaborn says, that's not her. Talking about the picture that Bookham put up of Renee Kelly. Shaborn replying, that's not her. That's not Renee. Right? This is a Bookham posts the picture up. So then, because Shaborn calls him out on it, right? Hold up. Wrong picture, dude. What are you doing, right? Ain't her. Go back to the drawing board. He comes back to tell the people, well, now Don Russell, and he's behind the R. Kelly page. Like, where the fuck does that even come from? Because he did not want to respond to the fact that Shaborn called his ass out saying that that picture that you have up claiming is Renee Kelly is not Renee Kelly. So he had to switch it quick on him. What did he do? Take some shit that didn't even go there, threw Don Russell in there to switch the topic right quick because he clicked on the page and didn't know how to react to that, right? By saying that that was Don Russell behind R. Kelly's page. Isn't that crazy as hell? But that's how he works. That's how he works, boy. Slick. Think he's slicker than WD-40. Uh, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is he a keeper or throw him away? What would you do? Tanya said, "Do you think so, Tanya? That's possible." I thought about that too. I really did. I thought about that too. So you gave out that type of information. Boy, you are dirty, dirty, dirty. He said that he told her, well, if you gonna dox one of them, you gonna dox Renee, this is his advice. Well, you might as well dox the rest of them. Kind of sound like the same motherfucking advice that you was giving, the Sylvias and the other people. All of them people before they left your ass. That's what it sounds like. Well, since you done did them, go ahead and do the other people. I'm going to keep my hands clean over here. But send it to me. Because when we fall out, I'm going to be able to tell these niggas that y'all did this shit. That nigga slick as fuck. Slick as hell, boy. You got to wake up early in the morning pulling that shit over on me, though, Booker. Boy. I wake up at 5 to my some activate. About 10 o'clock, deactivate. I'm just up pretty late tonight, messing around with this bull crap that you talking over here. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Wait a minute. Sylvia told you that Renee is gay? Now, I'm going to solve that problem for you right quick, because you got a problem, and I got a motherfucking problem with that. And I'm sorry, Sylvia, but I got to put this out here. The Bookham is saying that you told him that Renee Kelly is gay. And in order to know that, one of you people, or maybe two, one of y'all got liquor license. Did she lick you, Sylvia? What did she do? Did she funder you? Because in order to know that, did she tell you that? Did she tell you that personally, that she was gay? I don't know, and I really hate the fact. That you have the Sylvia and the Bookham history out here. It sucks. It sucks because you don't know what to believe. You really don't know what to believe. She done threw his ass under the bus. He done threw her ass under the bus. They just throwing all asses under the bus. You don't know what to believe with these people. You really don't just throwing each other under the bus. Boy, this shit is, this ain't no sacred shit. This ain't no shit that you take to Jesus. You can't take this to Jesus. You just can't. This is some shit where you will not get into heaven if you take this kind of stuff up to him. I'll never want to talk to Jesus about this. Ever. Never. Don't slap me silly with the spirit. But this boy know he be telling it. You know why he telling it? So nobody got nothing to do with him. He don't fit in no more. Nope. Sylvia sent you Cassandra's file. Now, I'm going to stop it there. Okay, y'all. How many of y'all seen that live tonight? Put a 1 in the chat. Did you peep in just a little bit? Be honest. Be honest. I know y'all don't want him to know, but I need. How many of y'all peeped in over there? For real, for real, for real, for real. Because this boy just said Sylvia sent him. Hold on. Get this. Sylvia sent him all and everything on Cassandra Kelly. The alleged sister, right? That's y'all, right? Now, when did you get it? Was it before you introduced him to Mr. Kelly, or was it after you introduced him to Mr. Kelly? Was it when you went to introduce him to Mr. Kelly, right? Now you got the information, the files from Sylvia. Did Sylvia send you these files because the girls got in a little bit closer to Mr. Kelly than Sylvia? So Sylvia allegedly is probably upset. Yeah, fuck these bitches. Oh, he chose them. But then now you got the whole file. This file that you dug it more into after Sylvia sent it to you is now when you decide, oh, they not no sisters. Oh my God, they're not no sisters. Oh my God, they're not no sisters. What have I done? But it might have been possible that you probably wouldn't have gotten that file if Sylvia allegedly probably wasn't upset with the girls, the sisters, being and getting themselves in a position to be close to Mr. Kelly. So Sylvia is mad at your ass too. Mad at your ass too. Yeah. You shouldn't have took him down there. So Sylvia should be mad at your motherfucking ass too. You betrayed Sylvia too. I'm just saying. You have done the most, nigga. The most. Ooh, let me see what you got to say about this file. I know this file finna be hot and trotty, boy. Let me go see this shit. I'm sitting up here waiting on the perfector finna win, y'all. I'm betting the perfector today. What the hell? Let me see. No, not necessarily true. If your name is Kelly, then you were born a Kelly. Well, not necessarily true, Bookham. You could marry into being a goddamn Kelly. Stop seeing your ass being so fucking simple-minded. You know that there's another fucking option to being a goddamn Kelly. Ugh. That's the shit that be, ooh, you know how you take a towel? Ugh. You just want to squeak. I just want to squeak. There's no other option. If you were a Kelly, then you have to be born a Kelly. What the fuck? Yeah, let me see. Woo, he over there reading the hell out this lady shit. Booker, did you read that shit to Mr. Kelly then? Or are you trying to read it to him now? Which one is it? Which one is it? My point is, because it has already been done, things has already taken place. Those ladies have been with attorneys and doing this and doing that and doing that. If they are doing bad, ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it now. But go stick your head in the motherfucking toilet and flush it. If they are doing good, ain't a motherfucking thing you can do about it. Because they ain't letting your ass back in the camp. Your key access has been revoked, nigga. Either way it goes. Because you're doing them dirty. It don't even matter. You sitting on here telling the people that this is a file that Sylvia sent to you. Someone's personal fucking credentials. But you send your boufale ass on your screen reading out loud this woman's personal credentials. That's some fucked up shit, Booker. I don't even know how you even gonna take that to your grave. I don't even think that they gonna let you even dig a grave to take the shit in. I really don't. No trespassing, nigga. You too dirty to even be in the dirt. That's what's fucked up. You are dirty. You're dirty. You dirty, 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 dirty. How you doing these women? And you stood on that screen with them women in your best goddamn suit like you was about to go to heaven after that shit went off. Oh yeah. You was going to go get you a Golden Globe or a fucking award. That's how you was fucking dressed. And that's fucked up. You doing this shit, man. Let me guess. One or the other of you all that's doing this shit. What y'all do? Mail this shit in there to Mr. Kelly too? Y'all make sure Mr. Kelly got this too, and then y'all. Dirty, dirty, dirty. You ain't finna bring me no goddamn body in my life. And I'm gonna have to use Cassandra. No, it's Renee, right? Because she the singer, right? I'm just saying. Because our black minds think alike some goddamn time. And I know that she got some albums out there, rich than a motherfucker. And you gonna come and tell me that that's my cousin? Hey, cuz, we gonna be motherfucking cousins. You ain't finna come back 2 months later talking about some, well, we done found out some things that she don't have your last name, so that ain't your cousin. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. She rich, bitch. My goddamn cousin. Hell wrong with you. You ain't finna come lift me up thinking that I got something in my life now that, this just come take it away. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Bookham. You ought to be sad. I want your ass in church from 6 to 6 p.m., nigga. Don't you leave church. You stay in church this Sunday. You stay up in there until you actually see God walking down that aisle. That's what you do. You move. This is dirty, Book. I'm disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed in you. What you find out now? What is she doing to Mr. Kelly to hurt him? What are they doing, and why you not doing nothing about it? Except for exposing something that you done brought in. Or allegedly brought in. 'Cause I don't even know if that shit true. I mean telling all her shit, y'all. Woo, chat, that boy, and tell it. Woo. What would Mr. Kelly do? And you know what they say? If a nigga could be loose about telling somebody else shit, finish what I'm gonna say, y'all. If a nigga gonna be loose about telling somebody else shit, he gonna be loose about what else? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If a nigga is loosely about telling somebody else shit, he gonna be loose about what? Telling your shit. That's what should have been in the chat. I don't even know how anybody can trust him. Or for the most part. Ooh, child. They have her whole fucking file. He's her whole fucking file, y'all. This boy's running her whole life, y'all. How many pounds did she weigh at birth, Booker? Did they put a foot in the black ink and put it on the little baby birth paper before they get home so it look cute? What color dress did she wear home, Booker? What goddamn vegetable do she not like, Booker? This is some crazy shit. I'm going to fast forward because I don't want to hear you talk about I don't want to hear you talk about her. That's just disgusting. This boy done went all the way back in her high school photos, y'all. High school. This some sick shit. He's in her high school photo. Let me show y'all. That nigga is in her high school photo. This is mine. This is mine here, y'all. This nigga, this boy has a black and white pages of her. Yeah. This is nuts. What did they do? Somebody help me out, please. What did they really do to hurt Mr. Kelly, you guys? What did they do? They're not from what I'm reading and I'm looking, these transcripts, these motions, all this stuff, it has absolutely nothing to do with multiple people that he brings up. This is crazy. He say Sean Harris was treating him like a dog in New York, y'all. He mad because the girls didn't stand up for him. Well, let me tell you why, Booker. Allegedly, in my opinion. You just stated that when you guys were in New York, Sean Harris did woo 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 to you. You upset because them sisters, they didn't even come defend you over there. Well, could it possibly be? I don't know. You seen Sean Harris come out here on these screens. We saw Sean Harris and bring up your name, bring up some allegations, saying that he investigate that goddamn defense fund. We saw all that shit, right? It's Sean Harris. Then all of a sudden, you woofed back on your live. And you gonna do what and what and what. And mind you, nigga, you ain't do shit to that nigga, cause that was a big man. That was big on that. I knew you were gonna even pull up, run up, stand up, scoot up, bike up, skate up, skateboard up, swim up. You wasn't finna do none of that nigga. You know what that nigga background was. You already know. When that man dropped his background out here, book, and I was looking at your your resume, what you got on your description thing, when you said that it was a cross-dresser, actor, in the B-more, some shit. And I'm sitting over here looking, this man was a CIA, F, and DIC, and nigga, you weren't finna roll up on that motherfucker. And his muscles, he was like this, book, his chest was sitting up, ready. So that's telling me he in that gym doing them curl-ups on that thing with some heavy weight, right? Cause he like this, so when you punch him, he ain't gonna feel shit. Now, I was looking at your picture, God help me, but I take a peep at it, right? Especially that one that you were using that shower over there looking like Sudsy Dudsy. Booker, that picture still crack me up, I ain't gonna lie. I be cracking up, Booker, cause ran to fuck me up. I'm mentally traumatized by that picture and shit, right? But I was looking at Mr. Harris, Booker, right? And I was like, I know he married and everything, nothing like that, but he got like extra bones. He got the reproduction, the anatomy, like, ooh, okay. Now, because I'm still traumatized with that shower picture, and so I was looking at yours. So if you want to match and rumble with Mr. Harris, you gonna have to get to the gym. Not that little 5-mile walk that you said that you was doing when you left out your door and you went to the curb. That we know that was 0.5, not actually 5.0. Cause you weren't sweating or none of that shit on there, right? You came on huffing and puffing. You almost had me on that shit. I was like, Booker working out. But then I thought about it, nigga. Wait a minute. I couldn't find one motherfucking sweat pub, no goddamn where, on your head, right? So, and your breathing stopped too fast too, right? But I was looking at your shower picture, right? I was. And I kept saying, wait a minute, Nick, where's the chest? There is no chest, Booker. You have tatas about the size of mine, because I got little tatas, right? They form good. You just got, they workable. So don't be trying to go on your chat talking about my tatas and all that stuff. I ain't breastfeeding or nothing, so ain't no nigga got you 10 minutes on one anyway. Ain't shit coming out these bitches. So you might as well not even be up here all motherfucking day. I'm just saying. But Book wasn't nowhere in the world that you were gonna take Mr. Harrison. Nah. You weren't gonna take him out, Booker. Not him. I'm glad you fell back on that. I'm so glad you fell back on that, cause I ain't wanna take people money. I was gonna put the shit about $2,000 at least. I'm gonna start the pool out here. I know your channel was gonna come on with it. I ain't gonna be my money on Booker, my money on Booker. I'm gonna be rich to the motherfucker. Mr. Harris was gonna knock you the fuck out, and you know it. That one swing. That one swing, Booker. Boop, boop. You know he was. You know he was. And that's why you didn't finish going up challenging with that man. You know it. Because you saw that chess, Booker. They just out like that. He doing this, and then that pole bringing it up. Because when you bringing it up on there, see, you lifting all these muscles back up. And you just done ate too many motherfucking ho-hos and ding-dongs over at that gas station motherfucking job, and it just flabbergasted all your shit. You you can't even stick a motherfucking air pump under your arm and pump them muscles up. Book 'em. They is dead. Done. You gonna need some of that silicone, the powder shit. About 8 cups a day. Nutrigrams and shit. Get your ass off that goddamn Star Rock ass energy drinks. That's what's killing your muscles. You don't be drinking that shit, Buck. That shit ain't no damn good for you. All that goddamn iced coffee and bullshit. They gonna keep your muscles down. I'm telling you that. You better read that goddamn little warning down at the bottom. It says, will deflate motherfucking chest muscles. Woo, that cracks me up, y'all. It cracks me up. Now, I'm just telling you what I saw with that. So, as I was saying, you mad, those sisters did not defend you when Mr. Harris had some things to say to you in New York. You felt that you should have been defended because, let me tell the chat room what your reason was. Let me tell them what your reason was. Did you hear your reason, Booker? Did you even write your fucking reason down and reread that shit 3 times before you told these people what your reason was on why you felt that them females should have stood up for you? Well, just in case you didn't write it down, I'm just going to tell you. You said, and I quote, because you felt that they should have taken up for you because you took them down there to see R. Kelly, you in front row. Nigga, you asked for that was a brownie point move, nigga. That was so primary. That was some shit like 2 motherfucking monkeys chasing each other around trying to take a cookie from each other. That's the type of motherfucking reason you had. You said because they should have taken up for you, if they should have said something, right? Because you felt that since you took them down there to get front row with Mr. Kelly. Nigga, you should have just said, because you was scared of that motherfucker. That one there, Booker, I could ride with that excuse. I could have rolled with you on that one. I could have been like, Booker, I don't blame you, I was looking at that motherfucking chest. I've been scared of that nigga too. That's keeping it real, Booker. You can't even keep shit real, and that's what's so fucked up. You know you was scared of that man. But you're going to go tell them damn people over there that because you took them down, they should have stood up for you because you took them down there with the front row to Mr. Kelly. Boy, bah. You is too much. You is too much. You too much for your own damn self. You feeling yourself. I'm feeling myself. Feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. You a whole Ansay. You's a whole Ansay ass nigga. Let me see what else you said. Uh-huh. He said that they told Mr. Harris, the big buffer, all men, said that it was hell for them. It was hell working for him. So Bookham says they got what they wanted from me, and now it was fuck him. Book, did they leave your ass in the dust? Did they leave you, Book? Book, I'm running out of Mambies. I'm going to need you to cash at me about $2 because I think they're $1 something. Mamby sours. So I go get me restock up on my Mambies. Book. Now listen here. He was scared. He was scared. He handled it like a man, Shannon. He smiled. He laughed. But deep down, it hurt him, y'all. Can I get the sad emojis in the chat room? It hurt him. Come on, y'all. We can't be beating down on no man. Shit funny as hell, but he said that the sisters hurt him, y'all. He was hurt. He was really, really hurt. He was hurt. Y'all ain't feeling the sad emojis, huh? Well, moving on. Because he just got to his hotel room. He hung his head. Here come the sympathy part. Preying on emotions. The people he helped stabbed him in the back. Now they'll look in your face like they don't care. Revelation set in. It's not that they don't care. It's an act. It's an act of them. They don't care. He said now he understands since he saw Lisa, Cassandra, Dottie, Sylvia, Dawn, all together, all the time. He should have known then that he was going to be in his hotel room with his head hung low because they stabbed him. They stabbed him in the back because they all got what they want. But Bookham, here's another $1 million question. If you were or are the person that you say you were to Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, those people named who you've been screaming out, Lisa, Cassandra, Dottie, Sylvia, all these people, Don, all these people over here, riddle me this, because you're supposed to be the man. You're supposed to be the mentee. You supposed to be that guy that you say, Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, know you as. Oh, what's his name? Baby boy. You baby boy. Hashtag baby boy in the chat room. You baby boy. Ain't no way, Bookham. No way. None. I'm going to give you an example before I finish saying what I have to say. No way. Me and Child, we like this right here. Been knowing each other for 30 years. But along comes Demetra and Shannon and Gemini. Oh, they want to get in to see some goddamn, who else I got in here? Who else can I use? Tanya 89. They want to get in to see Tanya. Tanya's the superstar. Yeah. So Demetra and Gemini and who else I said? Tanya, all y'all, every day, all y'all, right? Me and Shannon. You can't get past us. You can't kick us out the group. You know why? Because we've been solid and down from A1 to Tanya. So ain't a damn thing that Felicia or Demetra and none of these other people can come in and steal a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Because it comes from solid. Comes from loyalty. Comes from with integrity. My job, if a baby boy, if you were so connected to Mr. Kelly like you say you are, you wouldn't be on here crying and woofing. You know why? Since those people who everybody knows for allegedly a fact that they've been in there, they go they talk to Mr. Kelly, they sending the letters, they on the phones, they doing emails and so back and forth with the attorneys. If you were upright, there would still be a group. If they was as dirty as you are out here painting them to be, these attorneys would not be speaking to them. If they are as dirty as you say that they are, baby boy, he just a baby boy. He's just a baby boy. Oh Lord, I just got the image of the bike of him riding on the bike, y'all. What's his name on the actual story, right? That bike was the shit though. But Booker, if these people aren't who you are saying they are, so what you're saying now is these attorneys got to be bad attorneys as well. You got to be saying Jennifer Bongine is bad. You're saying that she's dirty. If you just can't say that the Cassandra and all of them are dirty. You know they in there talking to Bongine. Is Bongine losing or not representing Mr. Kelly to the best of her ability? She is. Her emotions coming in like motherfucking catfish in the grease. Damn. Oh, Lord have mercy. That just cost me a community board posting. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord. I'm just saying, make it make sense. All of these people are shady to him and did this and they got this defense fund and they're doing all of this and they did all of this to stab him in the back to get closer to Mr. Kelly. So you mean to tell me that Mr. Kelly chose them to work with over baby boy Booker? How is that possible if you are the guy? You are the go-to guy. You can get all of the information that's possible and speak to every single body. How is it that easy for them to push you out of the group, allegedly away from Mr. Kelly? How is that possible? That doesn't even sound feasible. Bookham, that just does not sound freaking feasible at all. None. Sounds stupid. That's what it sounds like. Sounds really stupid for you to be saying this because somebody is butthurt. Somebody's butthurt. You don't see them sisters or you don't see the twins out here. Nobody's boo-hoo crying over anything but him. And it's crazy. And every time he speaks, it was because of, I did this. Because I took them there. Because I was in the Johnson Creek since 1996. Or I did this. And then I did that. What did they do to Mr. Kelly? Mr. Kelly got a new attorney. Somebody hired her. Somebody brought her in. And one thing for sure, Bookham, and two things for certain. You ain't taking that clout for that. So that tells me that you ain't did that shit. Cause you know you'd have been on here talking about, I brought that, I paid for that. You'd have been doing that shit. That's how you be doing. I be like, this nigga ain't in church or in church. Is you in what? Hold on, Booker. That's that startup of that Holy Ghost spirit, boy. Hold on there now. And you start kicking them shoes off when that hand go up, I know it's on. I'm gonna be over here playing that damn beat, make your ass just keep jumping for about a whole fucking hour. I'm gonna have you, Booker. I promise I'm gonna have your ass Holy Ghosting for at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'm gonna find me some spirit music and just let it hit you. I'm be sitting here. I gotta pick some nominees out here to get the fan to be fanning your. Oh, I got to get ready to get off of here, y'all. Everybody talked about the defense fund. Here we go. How much was donated to Kelly for justice? Anything with money. Anything with money. When Sylvia was selling transcripts, how much was donated? He got to know. He got to know, y'all. Y'all hurt him with that defense fund. Y'all really hurt him with the defense fund. You really did, because he just wanted to know that, he just wanted to feel that he was doing something good for Mr. Kelly. So just hit the like button, DeForest. That's all. This is our shits and giggle laughing night channel over here on the One Papoose Show. That's all it is. That's it. That's it. You just come in and just laugh. That's all we need. We're friendly over here. He said they've been planning this the whole time, y'all. But book 'em. Hold on. Book 'em. They should have not been successful in this. There's no way that they should have been able to pull this off. You are the mentee. You're that dude. You should have been the one to be convincing Mr. Kelly, you got to get away from them people. How the hell did they convince Mr. Kelly to get the hell away from you? Don't he believe you over them? You're that guy. You're that man. What was the report that Mr. Harris, the PI, took back to Mr. Kelly? The PI must have found something out about you. These people found some things out about you that was not, that led them to be uncomfortable or something, where they probably gonna bring you back, like later on. Not right now. They just want you to sit down because you too messy and you dirty and you can't shut the fuck up. So they need you to just sit still. You go sit in the corner. They gonna raise the green flag up when they ready for your ass to come back out on a camera or something. I think that they may have a part for you at the end. You're gonna, they gonna have your flashcards where you get to stand in, on the camera and say, well, I'd like to thank all my fans. I'd like to thank all of R. Kelly supporters. They gonna say you're part. Right now, you're a knucklehead. You gotta go sit down. You fucking up everything. Whatever the plan is, you're fucking it up. Whatever it is, you're fucking it up. That's what you do. Courtney say, drop the link. Okay, let me see what Courtney Love got to say. I'm dropping the link. Come on in here. Come on in. Come in friendly. Come in friendly. Okay, let me see what else you say. I don't know. So he said he's asking Cassandra Kelly. First he says, You doing all of this stuff while you smiling in R. Kelly's face, right? Then he turns around to say, does he know about this? Let me help you out again, Booker. He should know about it, right? Because you're the mentee. You're that guy. Aren't you calling him? Ain't he calling you? Ain't you sent up a smoke signal? If you did, what? Does he not believe you? Let me ask the chat. Who do you guys think Mr. Kelly is believing right now? Is he believing Bookham or is he believing the other people? Something is wrong. This is so unbalanced right now. Somebody is not being believed by Mr. Kelly. And the reason why I say so is because you have these two different supporters. If this stuff was in tip-top shape, they'll all be together. But this side over here, they seem to all be working together. It's him over here, the unbalanced one, the one that tilted the scale, seems like that they eliminated out. And when it comes to Mr. Kelly, I haven't seen anything. How many of you guys look on Twitter and Instagram? Do y'all follow these people? They're not saying nothing nowhere near detrimental of hurting Mr. Kelly compared to when I click on Lisa Van Allen or when I click on Geronda Pace or when I click on Lanita Carter. I spit in your face. None of these people have done that. The only thing that these people have done over here on this side was try to figure out some type of income to help support Mr. Kelly, whether it's via goddammit attorney.com. This nigga over here wanted to do money.com for a Louis Vuitton fucking robe up in the goddamn jail. He wanted to get matching house shoes and 80 gallons of fucking water. That's what he wanted to do with the fucking money. Him. He wanted to buy Mr. Kelly a special 24-hour HBO motherfucking site or some shit. No, nigga, you get what they put on the damn TV. That's what he wanted to do with the money. So I'm like, I can't understand why is he so mad about it? You wanted to fuck over the money. Oh, you not on Zoom? I'm sorry. That's the only way. That's the only way you can get on, Courtney. That's the only way. You could call. You want to call in? If you want to call in, you can call me. Oh, this phone got 20%, y'all. I got to go get my phone charged. Oh, you're Google. You see. I mean, he wanted to get the works. He wanted to spend money on a Spalding basketball, on a gold pen to write with, on a personalized secretary. He just went above, beyond and above, knowing damn well they don't allow that shit in the goddamn jail system. He knows that shit. Once you go up in there, he's not Mr. Kelly. You say you logged off. I didn't. I was over there laughing at that shit. Hey, Earthstar. Hey, I'm almost done with this one here. He reading about her having a judgment. Everything. What does this have to do with this? Nothing. This is all a bitter episode. Since you guys did not leave me in the group, you kicked me out, you done told Mr. Kelly a bunch of stuff, now guess what? You're not the sisters anymore. I'm finna drop all of y'all shit. That's crazy as hell. Boy. Now I ain't talking about Dr. Rogers. Wait, hold up, Book. Hold up. What you call the person that studies the pictures? What you call a person that studies the picture? He got Mr. Kelly and his mom picture up. He says, now that I studied the picture. What do you call those people? What do you call those people, huh? What do y'all call those people? He studied the picture and came to the conclusion that Mr. Frank don't look like Mr. Kelly at all.
Hey, am
Oh
I in
wow.
here?
You are in. You're in. You're up kind of late.
I know. But
You
you
okay?
speaking all facts.
Oh, I am.
Yes, ma'am.
I, I just, ooh, it's just what I hear, Courtney. It's just what I hear that just don't make sense to me. You try to find a reason why a person is so bitter. Why now that you want to drop all of these people personal information? I think, in my opinion, he got kicked out somewhere. That's just how I feel about it. They
You
no longer.
can't make this shit up. Mm-mm,
That's how I
mm.
see it. You can't tell me if they all fighting for the same cause, and if they kicked them out, then why didn't you stay pressured up in there so that you can really find out what's going on with these people? But they kicked his butt up out of there. Nope, go sit in the corner. You doing too much. Shit. Mm-hmm.
You can't make it
That's my
up. You
opinion.
can't
What you
make.
see about it?
Wait a minute. Hold
Mm,
on. I'm late. Hold on. Let me get this on the real. Let me speed it up.
okay.
All right. You can't make it up. You can't.
He tries.
Mm-mm.
He tries really, really hard, but I think that he puts his foot in his mouth a lot because he's pressing too hard with it. And you're going to keep running these reruns. There's always going to be somebody that's going to capture something that's going to continue to make him look like, dude, stop. Like,
He, he's lying.
shut the fuck up. You're making it worse. The more he tries to prove something, the worse it gets.
He starts lying.
The worse.
Atlas Love came on. Hey, one pal.
Mm,
Atlas Love came on and called
I
him
hear you.
out.
Oh, I ain't
And
catch that show.
he shut the fuck up.
Just that's all you gotta do. Life would be so simple. So simple. So simple. But nope, it's the attention. It's always around the first through the fifth. Here we come. Here's this. Now you to drop some more shit on some things that just does not have any substance, any merit to freeing Mr. Kelly right now. Not them,
Right.
not these people raising money, not none of this shit. What are you gonna do? It's the people that's coming to Chicago that's going to be sitting on this goddamn prosecution side to put their evidence out here against Mr. Kelly. What are you talking about this shit for? I don't get it. Butt hurt. Butt hurt.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
But
Right.
I like having fun with it though, girl. It cracks me up, I'm sorry.
And you keep me laughing. Well, when I
Mm-mm.
come on, I say she at it again.
Well, I just got something to say. Woo, how did they get here? Trinity. Trinity's on the chat. Trinity. Um, what do you think should happen though here, Courtney? What do you think should happen? I don't know.
I say, yeah,
Mm. Even though we know not much can happen, these commentaries are just gonna run forever and a day, but there's not much that's
yeah,
gonna happen. So that's why I do, to be amused by it is pretty much where I stance with this. I'm a free Arkell all day, every day, and that's my stance through the good and the bad of him. I'm rocking and
yeah,
rolling.
yes, ma'am.
Rocking and
Yes,
rolling.
ma'am.
Whatever bad he's done, that's his problem. That's his. And whatever
Yes,
good he's done, that's his problem. It's making a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's no difference from your mother. It's no difference from your brothers. I got brothers do bad, but goddamn it, I ain't finna sell them out. I ain't finna tell you shit. I rock with my brother. That's
Hold
just the
on,
way
hold
I think.
on,
Uh
hold on, hold on.
huh. Trinity, you on the live?
Trinity,
She's not on mute. Maybe she's still trying to connect.
hold on.
Zanaba, this is the Powerball giveaway drawing. Hit the like button. You're on the Powerball show.
When you go to
Hello?
laugh, hey Trinity,
Hi,
Hello?
Trinity. Hi, Trinity. We hear you.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, listen, hey, okay, I'm sorry. This is the first time that I use Zoom on my cell phone, so I apologize, y'all.
Oh, we're
me
okay.
too. Yeah. Hold on, hold on,
So
hold
how you
on,
doing?
Doing good over here.
Trinity.
How you doing?
One pass.
I'm here.
Let me tell you where all this shit started from.
Uh,
You ready?
I'm ready. Lay it on us, girl. Lay it on us.
Larry the goddamn grown man.
Mm-hmm.
Larry the goddamn grown man.
I agree.
Larry the goddamn
Hello?
grown man got that slip on that man. He fed that girl all kind of
Okay.
lies.
You talking about Azrael?
He got Jane Doe number 5 to flip.
Yeah.
Did. Yes, he did.
He got her flipped, but I just, there's particular people out here that's protected her too along the way. Don't talk about her. You guys intimidating the witness. You doing all of
Yeah,
this, knowing that that stuff is just a normal human reaction. People are angry. If you are loving your person, which is everybody's Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, a normal reaction is going to come out like that. But you had your own people who says that they're for Mr. Kelly start screaming that, intimidating a witness, and I just couldn't understand that at all. I couldn't. They not going to
man.
kill. They're not going to kill her. They're not going to do this. They're fighting for Mr. Kelly out of anger because of the situation that occurred against him by
Yeah,
somebody. It's no
yeah,
difference from your family members. It's no difference.
yeah,
But for some reason, those two really kept screaming it. You guys are intimidating the witness. And what came in the paperwork? Intimidating the witness. I was like, wow, this is crazy. But I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I agree with you on that. He brought the majority of the narrative out here on Mr. Kelly by saying, we got these people, we know this, we talked to her, we saw
We,
this, we
we,
saw
we
that.
got we
So the
got bus
perception is
rides.
off.
They was peeing in buckets. Wasn't
We
nobody.
got everything, girl. And then when you see, you know, I could not understand like for him to have all of this and him to have talked to a lot of people. Some of them I guess I can see because those were the people that want to do the harm to Mr. Kelly. But then there was a lot of people that I just come like, they called you. They're talking to you. So I was, ain't no, and was no telling which way the world turns with him. But it confused me. Like, who are you? you
Yeah,
you you
who
opened up a freaking page, and because you started screaming, F R Kelly, and R Kelly is this, and this or that, then all these people just started contacting you and got on board with you, and then they started hating against them too. I was like, I'm done. Okay, follow the leader, whatever. But no, I don't know.
and then and then they want to give R. Kelly 100 years, and you only get 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much.
Where do that shit go down at?
When you making the deals with the boys, it's possible. That's exactly why they created federal informants. You give us
Yeah,
something, we're going to give you something. Okay, okay, Trinity, she's trying to reconnect. because she's on a
Okay.
she's on a Google. I think she said she's on a Google. But yeah, it sucks that Congress allows this to happen, that they establish this. And, it's one way of them saying that they are understaffed. You know what I'm saying? They don't have enough people to deploy the right way out here without using federal informants. I think that it also compromises your judicial system, the lawmakers. It compromises it to me because one minute you're saying that if a person gets arrested or for a significant charge or something, this is what this penalty is and this is what this penalty is. But you're over here with this other law that allows them to use federal informants that has created a criminal charge against them, but they can get off if you tell
Yeah,
us. It don't make it's Congress. It just doesn't make sense to me.
it don't make no sense.
None.
It don't make no
None.
sense.
None. You can't tell. No, you can't use them. You want to use a federal informant. You know what? It's gonna have to be somebody that has not done a criminal offense. You know what I mean? You have to go find
No,
somebody. Go get you a fucking good volunteer person that don't have to make a will and deal, because now you're going against what your law is saying to do to people that do criminal behavior, and it sucks.
and they want
I
to
get
take
so
and
mad at Congress. I do. So I'm like,
they want to take the black man down, but we gonna ride.
yeah. I was listening to hey lady Diva. I gotta ask you this, because I want someone's opinion on it. I do. There's several channels that I have been on. Right.
Mhm.
We're coming to this era, this movement, and I get this Me Too thing, all of this shit. I'm still trying to understand all of this, right? Where what they have done was exposed a lot of sexual abuse. Okay?
Mhm.
I'm understanding it. I'm really trying to make sense of it because it really gives me a headache. All of the channels
Yeah.
that I try to go visit, not even, away from on this side because it's going on everywhere around here. I'm seeing a whole bunch of women now, claiming that, they're victimized and they're this and they're sending all of these guys to jail. Okay?
Ooh,
What
it's too
I don't
much.
understand is I don't see the balance of this. You mean to tell me that there's no men out here that feels victimized by the women? I'm is There's something isn't
Hey,
right.
hey, let me answer that question for you, and I'm gonna keep it 100.
Hmm.
You gave it up freely.
Hmm.
You gave it up free.
Yeah. I just don't. I'm just confused with this. How come all of a sudden, we have a whirlwind of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these females is
We gotta knock them down at all costs.
at all costs. Now, I'm going to tell you where I feel like the law is not balanced with this. I'm hearing that they have passed this law that there is no limitation on it. You can file whenever you want to, whatever age, in certain states right now, I guess. But what if these are false allegations? Where is the law at that's going to as well protect the men in case these ladies do come forward to lie? Where is that law at? I don't I,
Ooh,
I
they
don't hear about it. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, if these ladies come to lie about it, and it is evidence to prove that they have locked away an innocent guy, don't you think that the woman who took this stand and said that this guy has done all of these things should turn around and serve some time now? You have
Yes,
to
I do.
you have to impose something on the ladies too to not feel so freely to come up here to lie on somebody, to lock them up. So what
Yes,
are you going to
ma'am.
do to them? What is this judicial system going to? Where is the law that is going to reprimand them if they come up here? Because see, it'll make them second guess. You understand what I'm saying? All they're
Yes.
saying now is you all can come forward. There's no limitations. So if you did this but then you can have anybody coming forward now, and
Yeah.
and they say a lot of evidence. Of course, if you wait too long, it's old. Where's it going to come from? So now it's going to be hearsay. We're going to lock them up. Oh no, we're
Mm-hmm.
not. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not for. And I guess I don't like Congress. I don't. So whoever this man or woman is that passed this law and these people that voted on it, I don't even know what the vote was. I got to go pull it up. What was the vote for this? For to run there will be no statute of limitation on sexual abuse. I'm
And Connolly,
I'm a woman. I'm a woman, and I have to oppose. I have to oppose against it. It's not right. That's just how I feel.
we up here in Detroit fighting for that goddamn abortion law.
Oh, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like that, because we can't say 50 years from now, okay, come on back. No, we're not, no.
They do every day. They do everything they can to keep a black man locked down.
Mm. A lady said it's happy Cinco de Mayo. Whose birthday? Happy birthday, shooter. We got some things going on. Happy birthday. It is what's today? The 5th. So there's a lot of thing about the case, it disturbs me, upsets me a little bit, but then I'm able to shake it off and keep it moving.
Yep, and I'm able to shake it off too.
Yeah, I'm
See,
just gotta keep it
yeah.
moving on it. That's it. But this here shit out here, and mainly Bookham and the things that I'm just hearing from him, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, what part of being Mr. Kelly's mentee, or you a ride or die, or you gonna do this, or you'll do that? What part of it? When are you going to shut up about it? That's the crazy thing. When are you going to shut up about it? But he doesn't. Just that he puts his feet. Thank you, APC. Put his foot in his mouth on a lot of things. You can be for a person, you know what I'm saying, but it's when you get to trying to do too much for a person. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. No, why aren't the other people out here carrying on like this? Why do you think that they're not out here trying to prove a point or anything? Why?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Mm,
Bookham did a live today.
uh-huh.
And Atmos Love shut his ass down.
I'm
Fine.
gonna have to check it out tomorrow. I'll check it out while I'm working tomorrow. It's crazy.
Atmos Love shut his ass down.
Yeah.
He said you lying.
Agree, APZ. Start charging these people with perjury. You're absolutely right. I wanted to jump back to her. I'm going to have to go check them out because you know what? I kind of seen that coming. And pretty soon, it's probably going to be some more people as well coming out on this guy. Like, dude, you are doing way too much.
No, no,
Who
go
are
over
you
there
working
to
for? Who are you working for? Who is he working
go,
for?
go, go over there to As Is podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And the boy did an interview, and he said R. Kelly is
Yeah,
all
I saw
right.
that one. You talking about the caller that called in and said that he was across the hall cellmate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
And
that one there. It's like, yeah, whatever. Mm.
uh, but he still said he all right. But he told some lies in there too.
Uh-huh.
He told some lies. He didn't mean to do it because Mr. Shabazz
Shabazz just be talking. You know, he's a storyteller. He's a storyteller.
Ooh,
And you know,
he will tell a story. He'll tell the story real quick.
you're welcome,
You went to
Shabazz.
jail. Shabazz said, let me tell you what Shabazz said.
What'd he say?
Shabazz said he did 7 years in prison. And Shabazz said he figured this shit out.
Mm. What he figured out?
He said, I'm a show y'all how to sell these magazines. I love when you laugh. I love when you laugh.
Yeah, my mama be kicking me out her house when I get to.
He said,
My
I'm gonna
mama
show
like, get
y'all.
on out of here with this.
He said he did. Shabazz finally told him. He did
Mm,
7 years, nigga.
mm, mm, mm. Ooh, I don't know. Everybody got a story to tell, and just being out here on YouTube, I thank them for the entertainment, but my heart is gonna stay where I brought it out for. I can't be tripped up into none of these people's shenanigans. The way they have been doing it, things like that. That's new. I can't do it, honey. Mm-mm.
He
New
ain't gonna
came
do
out
it.
here for Mr. Cali. What you say? She said Shabazz inmate and inmate. Yeah, they did have two different stories. They did. They had two different stories. You're right. So the other guy seemed to be more mature.
Yeah. Cause see, Shabazz made that boy lie.
Ah. Oh, it cut down on me for a minute, y'all. You still there, Courtney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's
Mm.
because it just went. It's this Google Chrome. I'm gonna have to uninstall it, install it back. I think I done got everything else fixed on here. I don't know what happened to this thing. 312 is
Yeah.
up tonight. 312, you up? You up? It's late. I need to get my butt to bed. But
Right. But they boom boom boom. Let me see what boom boom doing. Hold on.
volunteer and call him your ex-boyfriend. So how you a victim? That's true. I was just, I mentioned earlier though every day, because I go back and I go back and I go back and I like to go back because you catch something that you didn't hear, or you want to make sure
Right.
what you heard. So when I sat there and I heard, I said, let me go back to the Geronda Pace and Natasha K video, long 3 years ago. She sat there and said that Mr. Kelly had made her write a paper saying that he gave her the STD. What?
She
What?
lied. She lied. She
Tell these
lied.
please. Tell
Hey,
these
hey,
please.
hey, 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 one pal.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
It didn't even make sense to say that though, Courtney. How is a
You know,
man gonna tell you, you write this down? I'm giving you the STD, and then turn around
okay.
to say some crap that she saw him and Bubba, but she started dating Bubba after she done saw them doing some funky monkey. Now, so you're dating and now the Bubba, the gay boy, is your boyfriend now? Girl,
Hold
bye.
on. Hold on. Let me break it down like a double barrel shotgun. You done had how many
Thanks,
kids she done?
312. Go ahead. She was just telling me she was sliding through, and I said thank you. Go ahead.
How many kids she done had?
Ain't she on 3, 4? Mm-mm.
You can't have no baby through your cuckoo and have herpes, cause you will give the baby the herpes.
Mm-hmm. So this has
So
she
that's
had
how we know,
cesarean?
huh?
Are they cesarean? I don't know.
We got to find out.
Oh.
We want to bring that evidence in the case.
Mm-hmm. And you
Cause
know
you
what?
can't.
You know, in the I don't even know if I wish I'd have highlighted it, but in the very first paperwork before it was superseded for an indictment, Jennifer
Right,
Bonjay, not Jennifer Bonjay, and Donnelly, it's in
right,
there. She would not allow these people to talk about anything personal of these ladies, nothing about their family members. You couldn't bring up nothing of their sexual activity, nothing. She had blocked Mr. Kelly's defense in the first goddamn set of papers. She she
mm,
she had been blocked that, and that's what I was like, well, why? I did a show on it, and I was like, why would Greenberg allow the this to be in here? I don't why wouldn't he put a motion in to at least get an answer, a clear answer on file from Donnelly when she put in there indefinitely. I can understand why it was in there, but I think that I would have still challenged that in a motion. What do you mean indefinitely? We can't do this as a defense. We can't do this. Then how do we have a case? She really fixed it on how and their limits of cross-examining these people. She fixed that shit, and they just Greenberg and them should have challenged that at the beginning because he never had a chance to actually have his defense team really run the questions that he needed. They needed to know this. When was your last guy? Or how many children do you have? Or are you married? They were prohibited to ask them any type of nature to bring out their past behavior, or their lifestyles. She wasn't going.
right.
She blocked it. She been blocked that stuff. So I was like, this is going to be hard. Canick somehow, he worked his way around it. He was able to pull some tooth out of some of them, but that's pretty much what a lot of those sidebars were as well, because she knew what she put in that paperwork. She was not going to let Canick them overstep their freaking boundary on there. She said
Right.
indefinitely, you guys will not be able to do this is. And when I saw that, I'm thinking, there goes his due process. You just took his due process. How is he supposed to run his defense if you're not allowing them to dig into the history of these people? And it sucked. It really sucked. So okay, three one
They,
two. Have a good night and don't work hard. So. Mm, I don't know. That's what I saw, earlier on, and I kept talking about it on my live. I was like, "Oh my gosh, she put
I,
indefinitely
I,
in the
I, I I
paperwork."
saw you. I saw you coming when you pulled up.
Oh my God. I was crushed when I saw that word, and I was like, "That's got to come out. That's got to come out. They got to challenge that word." But I'm just thinking probably like how I do at work, because I definitely would have been up front challenging that word on a piece of paperwork. Oh no. Oh no. Which means that no, you'll never have a freaking chance in here, and it's gonna run, my way, and probably, or the prosecution way. So hey, Muddy. So, but let's get back to, because I wanted to talk about the Geronda Pace, because I've been so stuck on that. And then I'm thinking of what Bookham. There's a whole lot of shit that not attack them on, but to keep addressing on, to show where their discrepancies are. He just won't do it. It's what these people are doing out here on the YouTube street that isn't gonna make or break this case right now. It's not. It's those goddamn people that's going to be on that prosecution stand for Chicago. I was like, dude, do something. What's going on, Muddy? I ain't staying up but for another 20 minutes. I'm
All right.
going to bed, honey. I got to get my
That
butt
me too.
up. But I just want to come on and laugh with you guys, about the story. And of course, he, threw my name in there. I don't care about these people throwing my name in shit. I'm just going to come back and laugh at it. I
And
laugh at
Mimi
the community
and
board posts. I laugh at all of this shit. I be like, "Grr, let me go and get my popcorn ready. It's going to be on and cracking today. I don't want nobody to hurt themselves. I don't like people to hurt. I don't like all that fighting and shit like that. But other than that, girl, I be on here like, ooh, and the bitch, and the bitch, and the bitch, and the bitch. I be like, oh, Lord, this shit is funny as hell. I don't know. How much of it do you watch, Courtney? How much of your share do you take in a day?
I took a share in.
Your fingers, let the fingers do the hopping.
Yep. I hit the like. I hit the like button because I want to keep this shit rolling.
Girl, they be talking about some unsubscribe. I'm looking at your shit. I want to see what y'all talking about. Cracks me up. You got a whole nother fight going on over there. I probably should be talking about it, but I don't give a fuck. Oh, another fight, girl.
Hey, listen.
What?
Listen, we don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a fuck. I ain't in they shit, but I can talk about they shit. And that damn COVID team over there is the shit. They mad at that old catfish. What you think about that? They mad
Wait. Hold on. They mad at what?
at the catfish. They done broke up or something. They don't like her no more. Mm-mm.
Who?
The COVID side, the OCOV. They be over there going at it. They was cussing and yelling and calling all the frauds and everything. I'm sitting over here like, woo, hamburger. Now, I'll say something, but a whole community board, I'll laugh at it, but the whole community board end up being about me. I be like, look at her, meow. Hey,
Me?
Hughes.
I said, boy, you better.
Ow.
Hey, I love when you laugh now.
I love
Okay,
me
so
laughing because I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm always happy and
I
silly.
love when you
Oh,
laugh.
Gemini said Geronda has 5 kids. She thinks she's at 5. She's trying to come back
Yeah.
on YouTube. What happened to Andre Kelly supposed to been suing her? What happened to all of that in the lifetime after they hushed her up? She ain't doing nothing with that. Mm-mm.
Tell you something. But we want to know. We want to know. Did them kids come out your cuckoo?
Her and a
See,
whole
that's
bunch
how
of
you tell if they had herpes.
mm.
Because
Lady
Jane Doe
said,
number 5 is running around here fucking like a mad mink.
girl, they all they break up relationships is what I saw. You know what I'm saying? It's just and
And,
everybody
and,
just
and he
man.
said it on Gail King. He said it on Gail King. He said, I apologize in them relationships.
Uh-huh.
What more do you want?
Yeah. Mm. They wanted it
He
all,
said,
girl. They wanted it all. Oh, you got somebody in here must have heard about your Detroit your abortion thing. Talk says that he's pro-choice, anti-abortion system is messed up, forcing taxpayers to pay for murder abortions. Mm.
mm-mm.
She come back, it's over for her. lady,
Yep.
you says that Jennifer will address that in the New York retrial or the Supreme Court.
They
Damn.
got mad. They got mad because they couldn't have no kids by it. He said, I ain't doing it. Mm. Ain't no more child support coming on me.
Um, Earth says that it's possible that you can have it vaginal as long as there's no flare up, or anything. So it may be possible. So, that's all. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
So,
I can't
but
deny that.
we got it done tonight.
Well, with all of this stress, though, Earth, all of this, I hate to call it stress, all of this debacle going on, you would think by now Mr. Kelly didn't had a flare up. All these years, you can't tell me that his body didn't stress to cause a flare up on it. So I don't believe that he does. I really don't. He'd have had an outbreak or something. The way this shit hitting him left and right, scratching his head. Shit. So I don't know. Nobody reported any of it. I pray on it though, Courtney. I always say that he's gonna be fine. And what keeps me calm is I know the system. When you have family members and things that done been through it, you kind of know
and,
the
and,
timing
and,
of it. You know it's
and
timing.
we fought for him.
Yeah. But one thing about it, it's timing. Courtney, this isn't something it's not an overnight fix. Everybody should know that now. So the only way to get through this is you really have to be humble about it. You have to be mindful about what you're saying. Attacking each other and things like that. Man, that shit ain't finna help. And this things that are your welcome shooter, the things that's happening on that Bookham just did on his live tonight. I'm like, how does this help? This clearly shows bitterness. You're not really telling the reason why they kicked you out. What's the reason? There has to be a reason other than because you brought them down to see Mr. Kelly and you the front center and they turned on you. Why did they turn on you? Why did they
Cause he lied.
turn? There's a
Cause he
reason
lied.
to that. And he never fulfills that. Something happened. All these people just left. For what? What? Because you had a bad hair day? Fuck out of here. Like, what? But I can't understand that. Now it's over there with the blame any, mini, miny, mo. That's what it is. Blame any, mini, miny. I'm going to blame all you people. I'm just going to say something about all y'all since I'm not up in here anymore. So, I don't know. I don't know. Happy animation. Hey, what's up? And yet the taxpayers don't want to pay for 18-year-olds or foster systems. So it's either pay for. Our Congress is all messed up, talk. It's all messed up. It's ridiculous. It's like these people are in there for themselves. It's something else because I got to get ready to get up out of here that I heard Bookham say. I got to say this, Courtney. Because he says that when he was over there reading, he was reading the new paper, the new motion that just dropped, right? Okay. He sat there and says, United States of, this isn't R. Kelly. This isn't this United States of America. Let me explain just a little bit, just a second. When it clearly says the United States of America, the United States versus so and so, right? And they don't have the name of the accuser or whatever, right? That means that they just took this case on themselves. That means that they have chosen to be of the goddamn laws. All fucking constitutional ones. One through what? How many we got? 1, 16, 17, 18. All of them. That's what they're doing. Just in case. So they're covering themselves to apply to be able to use whichever law that they want to that they need to use to try this case. So they didn't need
Right.
to put it on there. The United States, what does it say on the heading? Let me see if I got one. The United
They ain't
States,
gonna win.
here
They
it
ain't gonna
says,
win.
yeah, the United States District Court, Eastern District of New York. Then it has United States of America. What do you think that we are? We are we are. They are. When they are coming against you, They're putting themselves into one big bubble of the law. And now we get to choose whether if we're going to use this law against you or this one or this one or this one or this one to prosecute you. I guess he wanted to see a specific name. I don't know, something specific up there. I don't like the fact that, he takes people away from, your birth certificate ain't this and your this is that and I'm sovereign from this. And then he sat over there and put up a W-4T form on showing people on how to exemplify your status for not paying your taxes. You can voluntarily not pay them for a while. Go ahead and do them, Book. Go ahead and do them. I guarantee you they still gonna come for your ass. Go ahead and do them. Try to find some way to not pay some taxes for them.
They come, hey, one pal, they coming for your ass.
They come for your work in the United States of America. The one that you said is not. What do you say? We ain't a United States. We ain't this. Go punch a clock and put your goddamn social security number on a piece of paper and talk about some you a voluntary exempt. You ain't paying no fucking tax. Nigga, they coming for your ass. Period.
They come and you didn't take it. And he didn't take care of them kids.
And you didn't get the kids.
You didn't even pay your child support, motherfucker.
You go lose your child. I don't know. He's funny to me. It is what it is. I don't look at him as being any type of seriousness in this nigga at all. None. And I would not tell this nigga where I done buried my last fucking needle to sew up a hole in my pants. Leave the hole in my shit. Now he gonna tell that too. Nothing. It just baffles me on how much these people really set out here to tell. And ain't been in this man's life no 30, 40, 50 years. The people that has been around, them the people that I would think people would want to hear from. Don't you want to hear their stories? You know what I'm saying? We had Lily. She told us stories. She was there. They made sense. I did this. He likes to eat this. He don't like this. And things like that. She didn't come on here to bash the females or Mr. Kelly. She didn't tell nothing. She told all good things, and I asked her, well, what's it like riding on the bus? She got a good story to talk about, Courtney, about the bus with Mr. Kelly. And you asked Bookham about the goddamn bus and something about a damn Jasmine and how she pissed and was sitting on R. Kelly. And he pounded her 16 times. He ain't got no good damn story about the bus.
He's not.
Girl. I'm like, you ain't got no goddamn good stories or nothing with this man. We got Lily on here that talks about how she helped keeps the apartment clean, or she's cooking or folding up the clothes and things like that. And then you got him on here standing in the lobby for 16 hours waiting for R. Kelly to show up.
That's how he stalked him. He was trying to stalk him.
So then he come out to make Lily look bad. Anybody that was doing good for Mr. Kelly or really have been around him, they're gonna look bad. He's gonna make you look bad. He's crazy. I'm like, why? If you were so close to Mr. Kelly, then why weren't you up there running to the cleaners and talking about how he liked to have his pants hung or his sweatpants folded up or something? You ain't did none of that shit. I got a story about him in the lobby with Jasmine making a bet with her EBT money to take from her and throw his hood on his shoulder. Watch me walk into him. Watch he say, "What up, baby boy?" What in the fuck? What the hell got to do with that?
Hey, let me tell you something. You know what it is? R. Kelly didn't want you around him.
He said he tried to help him. He was a bad boy. But when he sent me to college, I was able to turn my life around. He told me the same thing he told Azrael. Go on, further your dreams. Go on, do what's best for you. I can't.
You
can't.
You can't make it up.
Well, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. Courtney, you got to join me again so we can continue to laugh. I thank you for showing up. I'm going to go get my shower. I got to get up here at 8 o'clock, get my butt out this house. I'm going to be watching for your next episode, book. It is what it is. I ain't quite finished this one, but you got bored to me.
When finished your ass.
Them sisters gonna come out. These people are eventually going to come out, and they're gonna tell exactly what happened. With me, it's just a hypothetical guess that maybe it was you that was, talking on the phone with them guys, with all the ops, till they decide to say, well, Mr. Kelly, I think it may be in your best interest to push Bookham to the back burner. Because he talks to, they seen it, we seen it, we all saw it. We all saw you on the video with Drunken Larry eating steak down there with the snake. We all saw this shit. You were, what do you call it, Courtney? You were a risk. They couldn't take a risk. They couldn't sit around with you telling and talking to attorneys and coming up with things with preparing things or none of that stuff. You was affiliated, associated, communicated, dictated, all that shit over there with Angelo Clary until Angelo Clary told your ass don't bring your ass back to Baltimore. I don't know if you've been back to Baltimore, and I don't care, but we all saw it. And when you done that, you demise your trust in that group over there, allegedly, and Mr. Kelly. Why would he tell you anything? For you to go back and tell Angelo or Drunken Larry and them what their plans might be? Nah, they kept it pushing. They pushed him out the way, Courtney. I don't know. They pushed him out the way. That's just my opinion of it. That's what that. Hey, other than that, you was just a old bellhop. You run down there when you wanted to. Kelly's in town. It's easy to look them up. It's easy to look people up to see, where they're gonna be and things like that. So.
Okay, so we're gonna get on off of here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna switch the subject. And we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
Robbing and shooting people. Yes, ma'am. Come on back with me sometime later and laugh with me again. Y'all stay tuned for episode Bookham Shits and Goddamn Giggles, because it is what it is. Other than that, I have printed out this paperwork. I'm going to take it to work on my breaks, and I'm going to read it to see what happened on the last motion. I've been a little slow with my motions, with reading and stuff, because I'm not out here to be in a competition with anybody reading anything, so I let them have at it. Y'all go read the stuff, but I'm going to start putting it up on the screen and just kind of reading it too to kill some time with that. But I love my Shits and Giggles show, honey. This shit here.
And I love it too.
I love my show. I be seeing so much, and I just be having questions. That's it. Like you, who, what, oh, why? Oh, no. But there's a real reason. Y'all give each other a heart in the chat room. Let's get up and talk. Make sure you come back again. Hit the like button. Thanks for joining us over here.
Wait a minute.
Everybody in the chat.
Let me make sure I hit that like button.
Hit the like button, y'all. Then come over here so we can laugh and see what we're seeing together out here. All we can do is wait for the cases to finish, get on its way and do what it's gonna do. And at the end of the day, Mr. Kelly still sits up in there, and I still rock Mr. Kelly. It doesn't matter. I sit up in there, I rock Mr. Kelly. Out here, I'm rocking Mr. Kelly. I'm gonna be right here when Jennifer Bonjean takes it to the big house up there. I am. Oh, what do you think about the Jackson lady, the Judge Jackson? Have you been watching that? I've been watching that.
I ain't hip to that. I got to go. I got to go
that's
Google
the one
that.
That's supposed to be getting appointed up there to the Supreme, but she got grilled out because let me tell you this. She got grilled out by Congress, right? They took her up there to the big boys, start questioning her because of her decision that she made off a pornography video, and right, Congress tried to attack her. And baby, when I say she was elegant and humble, they didn't know how to hit her because
did she do it?
She did. Her tone of voice never changed. And guess what else didn't change? Her motherfucking bullets. She stuck to her guns, girl, never switched out. This is what I said. This is what I meant. She ended up giving sentencing to a guy. I think it was like maybe 6 months or something. They were upset. Apparently, this guy researched or pulled up child pornography on
Yeah.
off the internet. His case ended up getting a little leniency with her because she saw rehabilitation in this guy. That's the first thing. The second thing is because Congress has too many conflicting laws. Which way do y'all want it? They have all these guidelines, but for the most part, she's saying that they still leave it in the lap of the judge to make a honest and fair decision on incarcerating people. So
Right.
I forget the white congressman name, right? So he's attacking her because it says that if it has anything to do with the child pornography, at any case, you are to, um, you are to incarcerate the guy to the close to the maximum of what is allowed the law to give you. She reads it
Right.
a little bit different by saying that that's what it says, but it also says that, there's some options to weigh in there. I can come as close to it. She weighed her options by listening to the family, listening to the accuser, the victim, well, the guy, family. She weighed a lot of it into it to where she's like, well, okay, it didn't say in the law that, well, if you come across or if this person posts 10 pornography pictures up or whatever, right? Well, 10 pornography pictures gets you 50 years or 5
He
pornography pictures.
he
It
he
it
fought for
doesn't
the
say
victim.
that. So
He fought for the victim.
You say she crooked. She can down sex offenders of children. You think she's crooked though, lady? I saw her defense, and I thought it was pretty good. I saw a lot of her defense, and I was like, wow, this is pretty. She's pretty good. I mean, is she forcing the people to jail? She also says that another reason why she did not impose a stiffer sentencing on him was because being coming from the internet, right? People will click on the internet, and I'm told from some of the things that I've read that if it looks like it's child pornography, you have a certain amount of time to click off of it. You cannot share it. Sharing is the part that will get you into most trouble. But if you're clicking on it and you can identify, oh, this is a younger baby, if you click off of it, what they have is the computer analysis will go through your computer to see how long you were on like that site. How did you repost it? They're gonna search through all of that. Well, this guy apparently didn't meet the criteria of posting the child pornography and sharing it, or he didn't have 100 child pornographies on there. It looks like he accidentally stump, and oh my God, he opened it up, kind of closed it back out. So I think that that's kind of what may have gotten him the most lenient sentence that she imposed on him. But Congress didn't like it, honey. They was like, you
Yeah.
supposed to send him up the river, You say you love my mask filter. Thank you, APC. I didn't put it on till I get
When
up and
when that
class.
stuff comes on my feed, I delete it immediately.
Yeah. Lady said she is evil. Lady, you're gonna have to tell me a little bit more. I'm gonna keep watching her, uh, but we'll see. Cause Lady says no, she's evil. You say
Mm.
Ted Cruz is right. So, okay, do you know which case I'm talking about? This guy, she did like what 6 months or something, right? So you, I don't know. You thought that she, that guy should have gotten more time? You think so? You think that guy should have gotten more time? Maybe so. Um, there's another thing that I'm seeing out here too, though, Courtney. I'm seeing like I want to go back to and then I'm gonna get off of here. Um, the abused women, right? I'm seeing a lot of people that is claiming that they've been abused, and they're advocating and pushing numbers for people to call and everything. But when they talk about it, they they always bring out R. Kelly name. And I'm thinking, well, if you're gonna advocate for it, and this is something that you believe in, that you're gonna, and you want to help all of these women to continue to come out, shouldn't you be calling out more than R. Kelly's name? Because then you make it obvious that like you're pissed at him, or you pissed. You should be pissed at them all. But they never call out any other names but R. Kelly when they're talking about sexual assault. But how are you advocating? You should have a whole list of names out there if you're trying to just lock up all of the men. I'm getting, not that I won't talk about the jailbird or anything, but if you're gonna lock up all of the men out here, what is gonna happen, Courtney? I'm gonna have to go buy me one, girl. I'm gonna have to. What's something? You're gonna lock up all of the men. They gonna lock them all up. The world gonna be nothing but women. What do you think of that, Courtney?
That's what they trying to do.
All women. I'm like, oh Lord, have mercy. I don't know. Can a woman can be a victim to another woman, right? And that's possible. But you don't
Yeah.
hear nothing about that as much. Why you don't hear about a woman raped you, or a woman sexually assaulted you. You don't hear that. It's always just the men. It's scary out here. Y'all be careful out here. My baby is fine. I'm teaching her the best that I can. I'm teaching my grandboys the best that I can to just be safe and watch what you're doing. Watch who you go with. Watch everything. Don't go that's just out the question right now. So I do have a film and some things that I'm going to show coming up Saturday. So y'all be here. We're gonna go over there. I think y'all guys are gonna enjoy this one. This is pretty good. So you said, do you think of some of the most that hat and glasses? Oh, look at that. She said my hat and glasses are cute, Courtney. She said your hat and my filter is cute. You
Mhm.
know how you do at
True.
the last minute, right? Throw a hat on that bitch. Throw that hat on
You
that
bet.
bitch.
You better. You
Oh,
better.
throw that hat on. You said, lady
Keep
said
keep
she got like a
keep.
very high percentage of sex offenders. She give chance after chance, and they always, well, if they reoffend, then yes, lady, I'll have to agree with you. Then she should be locking them up if they reoffend, and she still give. Oh, so she condone. She said that, but she also said that she had over 100 cases. She says I got to go pull her record on it to see how many she has. I'm gonna go pull her, lady, because now I want to see her percentile rate on it. Now I do. This lady says that he was a repeated, I guess, offender, whatever. She keeps giving chance after chance. So, oh wow. But he got a lenient sentence. So she condoned child sex abuse and pornography. She explained it though. She explained kind of like the point system and how Congress leaves this loophole open. They're not thorough with their laws. It's not balanced all the way around the board. She says that, well, yeah, talk about that. Oh wow, two, three times. Then yeah, I think he should have gotten it. But Shooter says not for 200 years. I know, right? You're right. Mother TV vlogs. What's going on? Welcome to the chat. What's going on? What got you up this early? It's 2:25 over here where I am. Mother TV vlog. What's going on? What's going on? Glad you can join us, but guess what? You're gonna have to subscribe to the channel, come back and do some laughing and some. Or you're in the Philippines, okay? All right, that's what's up. You're gonna have to join us back. Subscribe to the channel. Come back. You can bring stuff to the channel that you want to bring, and we come back here. We Saturday nights. We're back here on Saturday nights. So, but I thank you for joining. Courtney, let's get up out of here. Lady, Mother, thanks, Shooter, and everybody else that's in the chat. Every day I got you, so check you tomorrow. Every day played my silly riddle, and she actually was the first one to tag back with the answer. So it was something silly. I just wanted to play with the people. APZ, thank you. Thank you for showing up. And everybody else. Manu Falkett. Manu Falkett. That is, you see his name? It's funny. Manu Falkett. Manu Falkett. Manufuck. I like that name, Manufuck. You're going to have to hit that subscribe button. Come back over here, join our panel. Bring us what you got to share, no matter what your topic is. Bring it and share it. Let us see what you got. Muddy, I'm finna get up out of here. Mama Dub. You Mama Dub. 7 years old. Who let that 7-year-old in here? Oh Lord, y'all didn't see that 7-year-old? How the hell did a 7-year-old get in here? Good night, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful night. I'm up out of here. I got to go to bed.